I don't know, man. I'm just chilling right now. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want. Anything. Well, I mean, I'd love to ask the audience what they want to do and then do what the audience wants to do. But I mean, what if they don't want to do anything fun? Well, I don't know. What do you consider fun? Busy. Donuts are not supposed to be used for that purpose. It's disgusting. It's gross. Just start the intro music. To be used for that purpose, Busy. It's not supposed to happen. It's just not supposed to happen.
Big YouTuber, and in more ways than one. Across his 6 YouTube channels, he's amassed nearly 40 million views a month. He continues to gain subscribers across every channel. He's a big-time spender living in a $2 million apartment. He loves making people mad. In his video titled, I bought a $2.3 million penthouse, you could see just how inflammatory he's trying to be.
Oh, it's a fun show. You know,
Oh my God, look at the view. Oh my God.
sit up here in my tower and watch everyone struggle and be poor. It's so entertaining. I love watching poor people. They struggle. Oh, I just need popcorn. I could sit here and watch them struggle all day.
He's had a lot.
The state of society. We live in a society.
A lot of drama on this website. Some of it's serious, some of it a complete troll.
We live in a society.
And some of it, you can't tell what's real and what's fake. He's a really interesting character that I can't get enough of. And I think it's finally time someone talks about what Nick brings to the table other than copious amounts of food.
Well, yeah, I do think he's a pretty damn good YouTuber. I do think that when he sits and says that, like, I like to watch poor people, he's being a little facetious. He's like joking around a little bit, being a little sarcastic. Hey, guys, what's up? It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. If you celebrate it, I know some people don't, but that's all good. You're free. Do your thing. And got a lot to eat and all that. And For those of you that aren't still chilling with the fam here at the end of the night, I thought I'd jump online and chill with you for a little bit. I'm not going to go as late as I did last night because I went pretty late. Though, I was a little shocked. If you didn't hang out until the end of the live stream, I mean, we might have had 80 or 90 peeps chilling while we were playing Tarkov. I don't know what happened. I turned into Landmark. I don't know if you know who Landmark is. He's like one of the best Tarkov streamers that exist. I turned into Landmark and just started running around slaying everybody. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know how it's humanly possible for me to do that good in Tarky. So yeah, that was pretty good. Now, there's this thing that I used to do on Thanksgiving, and I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. I might do it this year, and it might be boring to some of you. But when I would go to my grandmother's house for Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff and things, there was a Nintendo, you know, like an old Nintendo Entertainment System, you know, an old video game system. And we would sit around and play it all the time. Like, it was like old as hell. It wasn't like when it was new or nothing. And all of the games that we had for Nintendo, all of us took them to our grandmother's house and left them there. So we had like every game in the world. So what I like to do on Thanksgiving is to play some retro video games. Even if it's not a Nintendo game, playing a retro video game makes me happy. It gives me that nostalgic kind of feeling. Though I'm not going to do that right now because you guys know we got stuff and things to do and things to talk about that hopefully aren't going to have to do with KJP, because KJP has had a bit of a shift in her hate community. And I've been watching the hate community against KJP, and I've been watching a lot of communities, not just hers, but hers is the most interesting right now due to the lawsuits. So, I mean, it captures your attention. It makes you pay attention. These lawsuits could shape the way YouTube works if people can go around and essentially sue somebody when in an unfair way, if you get my drift. Like, hey, I know there were 80 people that said this. Let me pick the person who said it the 14th or 27th time and sue them instead of suing the person that started it or whatever. Then you look at like media, and a lot of us have done that, especially Nate the lawyer. Nate is on a streak, okay? Nate is on a winning streak. When Nate talks about a case, he tells you early on what's going to happen. And then when the resolution comes, he's right. He hasn't been wrong yet. He's on point, okay? He's blowing it up. So Nate says with the Toddy lawsuit, the Katie lawsuits, the defamation lawsuits, that they all are going to fall flat on their face, because you can't really sue somebody for defamation in the United States without being able to prove that they maliciously and purposely lied and presented false information. It's not suing them for false information. And I agree with Nate. I think there's going to be a hurdle for people to jump over. And that now here's the deal though. I'm happy that hurdle is there. There's a difference in some of the people out there that talk about these lawsuits and these other situations going on. In fact, I think across the board, you could see that they don't respect another person's rights. And it's like a commonality right now. And it's almost excusable to society to not respect another person's rights and to be disrespectful to a person, to threaten a person, or whatever it may be, and then just have no repercussion for it. Luckily, though, we aren't that society in which we live. We're not the sheep. We're not the sheeple. We're not the ones that are just out there giving this base bitch thing, like getting in line, beep, bop, NPC, boop, boop, tell me what to do, boo, boo, into woo, woo, doo, doo, error in programming, you know what I'm saying? We're not that. And we think for ourselves, we make up our own minds, we come to our own decisions. And that's why I think that most people that have been looking into these situations are starting to kind of open their mind and say, you know, this isn't right. There's a lot of things wrong, not just with what's going, like, we aren't seeing a community that formed that are trying to criticize while following the criticism they give. We're seeing a community that's formed that says a lot of people hate Katie and we want to make money jumping on YouTube and hating Katie too. And because of that being the driving force, then in the end, they don't really have a criticism at all, and the content's empty. So it's been fun to kind of watch, because you don't see this that often. especially when someone just blows up on YouTube. Like, it usually takes a little bit of time for hate to form and foment, but with society being this like thing where there's not a sticks and stones attitude, you guys know this. It's more of an attitude of, you hurt my feelings and now I'm going to hate you for the rest of your life, follow you around, cyberstalk you type thing, right? That didn't really exist before the last year or two in response to, I think, cancel culture normalizing the idea of canceling somebody. I have a quote that I constantly go back to set myself straight whenever I'm looking at a situation like this. I brought this up before, but I haven't really perfected the way I say it yet, so you got to kind of excuse me a little bit. But when it comes to canceling a person, it is the equivalent of killing them. And I got to find a really impactful way to represent this thought process. You know, I kind of like Nikado Avocado crying behind me while eating hot Cheeto ramens. Do you guys like that? I kind of like that. You guys want some rocks? Before we yank Streamlabs, we're going to have to yank Streamlabs due to some things. We might talk about that tonight, but honestly, who knows? Maybe that'll be tomorrow. If you want rocks and try to gamble all your rocks away, use up all your rocks before I yank Streamlabs and switch to another hosting platform for the games and stuff I use, if you want them, start typing in that chat. I'm going to load up 525 million billion rocks. No, 500,000 rocks coming at you. So let me go ahead and type it here so that you know, because I know there's a little delay. Free rocks if you type or emoji. I didn't pin my tweet. I bet it's not there anymore. If you want to support our show, like, subscribe. Wait. I think that one works, doesn't it? We'll use that one. We'll use strawberries. It's the closest one here. Type or emoji for free rocks. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Anyway, I've got to be able to kind of, and one thing I do with live streams, especially on Twitter, I brainstorm. I kind of like refine the points I make. I refine my ideas. And so when I'm chilling and streaming on Twitter, that's kind of what I'm doing. Then when I come to YouTube, I try on this channel to refine it even further until I get to a point that I feel like I can present the information in an easy to digest short upload. And really, I've got to work on, and maybe I don't know if some of you guys want to help me, the concept behind, and it's a concept, and we need to find a way to present the concept, you know, for me to verbalize the concept to where the majority of people will understand what I'm saying and the point that I'm making. That point being, cancel culture, canceling somebody, taking away their livelihood is effectively in the digital world ending them. It is ending them. It's saying bye-bye. It's saying see you later, sayonara, bye-bye business, bye-bye what you do. And cancel culture seeks to take the success, the work. When you get up there and you work, and let's say you build 1 million subs and somebody wants to come in and make you lose what you've gained, it is the equivalent of erasing the time that that person put into getting there. If they can't continue on doing what they're doing because of the cancel culture situation, it really is that equivalent. And we don't really exist in a physical space here. We're on a screen. All of you watch us on a screen. And because of that, I think it's time to start adjusting the way that we rationalize the concept of cancel culture. And one thing that you'll see, do you remember when I went and talked to Augie and Muda and other peeps, right? Boblax and them. By the way, whatever happened to Boblax? Does he still make videos? I haven't seen one of his videos in God knows how long. Payout, engage. When I went there, I brought up, after they kept telling me, like, look, here's what Katie's doing. And they didn't really give any of the big bad things Katie did at that time. A lot of them weren't really pulled up to the surface yet. But they'd named some minor reasons, some minor problems. And I said, so do you want to cancel her? Is that what this is? Because unlike most people out there, she has at least approached me and said that she wants to change. She doesn't want to do this anymore. She needs guidance. She needs criticism. And they said, no, we don't want to cancel her, but it's that we don't think that she can evolve. And I'm like, okay, but we should give people a chance. If we go in and criticize them and they come back and say, okay, I've heard the criticism. I get what the commentary community is saying. I get what YouTubers are saying out there. I want to change. I don't want it to be this way. shouldn't our response be, well, we'll give you one chance, or at least we'll give you one chance, if not maybe one or two, depending on how bad things are. If they go out and dox Janet Jackson, no, you ain't getting a second chance. Maybe if you like mess up and slip up a few times, we'll think about it. You get me? Now, their response, of course, was no, we don't want to cancel her. And so you got to ask yourself why so many people who, and this is a good thing, what they said. I think they were being honest and being upfront about the way they felt, honestly. I think they wanted people to hear and see what Katie had been up to and not cancel her at the same time. Because that's what they said to me, and I believe they were being honest. Now, one thing I do think happens out there is that people are not honest. I think there are some people who, they come out, and because they are dishonest, interloculars, I'm trying to make fun of somebody, because they're dishonest and they try to lie about the desired outcome that they want. They do want her to go bye-bye, and they do say it all the time, but when they're confronted with it, they'll respond and say, no, we don't want her to be canceled. No, we don't want her to disappear. But then if you go look on Twitter at what they said before, they've been demanding it, right? And I'm drinking coffee tonight. I'm out of Red Bull. I'm out of Red Bull, so I'm drinking that coffee. Actually, I just chugged an entire glass of G Fuel, and I'm hoping it gives me some of that energy. That, like, G Fuel is supposed to be like a Red Bull replacement, Red Bull replacement therapy. So I'm hoping it works because I need some energy. I'm very worn down, but I think all of us are worn down being Thanksgiving. So anyway, I think that embodying, when we do criticize someone, if we are mindful that the desired result is not cancel culture. For one, if our desired result is cancel culture, I think that commentators or YouTubers or even people out there just making a fuss should be honest about it and be upfront and say, yo, my desire is for her to be canceled or to be banned or for her to go bye-bye. That's point number one. I don't think people should lie about that just so they can try to gain favor or just so that they can try to complain and have their complainy cake, their haterade cake, and eat it too, right? It's a cake and the icing is haterade. It is powdered haterade made into an icing. They want to have their haterade cake and then eat it too. They want you to think they don't want to cancel, when in reality, that is what they're demanding. So what I find is the solution to this is constructive criticism to a degree. Yeah. Constructive criticism can be very hard because you can be constructive literally while just criticizing. Like, let me give you an example. If I say, you're doing something fucked up and you shouldn't do that, is it constructive criticism? I believe it's the way you present the criticism, but yes, it can be. Most of the time, though, for us to consider something constructive criticism, there needs to be an outcome. There needs to be an offered outcome. And one example I always use here is Crep Show chart, okay? You guys remember Crep Show? Crep Show was the queen of cancellation. And when I asked myself, why is that? What does Crep Chart do differently than Willie Mack or another commentator? And after watching, and this is months ago, but I figured this out. After watching certain commentators, Tipster, Willie Mack, many other people, I realized they give a piece of what some could call advice, or they just give a resolution, or they give a method, they give a conclusion, they tell you what you should do to fix the problem that's being addressed with the criticism. And when you look at criticism that is not constructive, like with Creep Show, she just would get up there and whine and complain or whatever it would be, and it would end. It's like, yo, this person sucks, bye. Remember when I used to say that when I would kind of poke fun at Creep Show? I'd be like, hi, it's me, Crep Chart. I'm gonna just complain about this person, now bye-bye. And I'm like, yo, the thing you can do to fix this is actually give a conclusion. Now, why does cancel culture not give a conclusion? Why do people seeking to cancel and cancel culture not give a conclusion? You guys have heard me rant on this before, so I'm not going to go into it too deep. But it is by design. It's not accidental. Oh, no. It ain't accidental. they don't give a conclusion because there's just not exciting. One, it's more entertaining, but then two, they want you to draw the conclusion. If they were to give an honest conclusion about what they want, they'd have to say that they want them banned. They want them deleted. They want them out of there. And in some situations, they do say that because the person's done something enough to where that's okay. But in most situations, they do not come out and say that because what they're criticizing for is something that could be corrected. It's something that doesn't need to be canceled. It's not that severe of a criticism. So what do you do if you're trying to whip people up into a cancel culture tornado or hurricane? You leave out that constructive criticism's method or conclusion, or just the constructive part. You leave it wide open. You just get in there and you say, they suck, they're bad, they're evil because they did this. And when you don't say, this is what needs to happen, then it leaves it up to the minds of the audience. And if you've been bringing your audience into a cancel culture setup for a while, then you know that audience is going to seek to engage into either the defenders of that creator, maybe even that creator, but to go out and spam, to go to Twitter, to go to comment sections, to go mass downvote and do these kind of things. Are you following me? And I do believe that that is the reason why. And a lot of the things I'm talking about aren't plotted. They're not planned. Susan says, happy Thanksgiving. PayPal notifications for a UNIRock. Really? Did you? Oh my goodness. If you did, I'll love you forever. But I'm going to go check it real quick just to see. Let me see. I need to log in anyway. I should log into it when I stream. So that's why I'm bringing it up. It'll help me with notifications, right? That way, if you guys do. I will soon, okay? I'll let you know. But my God, thank you so much. You are too kind. And it's desperately needed. And I thank you for it. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I love it and thank you. Yeah, I'll let you know. Back to what I'm saying, though. If you really, really think about it, isn't that what they want? Now, what's the conclusion? What's the reasoning? The reasoning is they want to grow and get bigger and get more money and be more successful so they get more clout by canceling people with their content, okay? So what do you need to do when taking yourself there? You need to bring in a group of people where the video isn't the final conclusion. The final conclusion is to go out and do the things that you hope may bully them away. That's one form of canceling, right? If they leave, they're canceled, they're gone and done. You could spam the internet with that kind of like train of people that are all like chugging along, trying to just spam it out there. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing every YouTuber tries to get toward, which is more success on the platform. But they do it when canceling, and they try to carry forward from video to video to video, canceling to canceling to canceling, that this is the way it goes, and go out there and do what it is you think you should do because of the information I've presented, while not giving any advice, not giving a conclusion. And if I give you an example, how about if you criticize somebody and you just cut it off and you got a creep show video? But what if you, instead of doing that, offer advice? So you would give constructive criticism, maybe tell them all the fucked up the person did, all the fucked up things the person did. Then it typically ends. So take the ending off. Now you're going to go into why it's bad. And when you go into why it's bad, and then you go into how they need to fix it, then you go into how they could fix it and succeed so that it doesn't have to be that way anymore. And you could go into how, if they don't fix it and succeed, what's bad about that, and then maybe go forward with it a little more. And my point is, everything you do after that one point where you are ending it, after saying they're hateful, they're horrible, they need to go, everything you do after demanding the canceling makes a person think for themselves instead of thinking with the narrative that's been presented. So if they do think for themselves, they're going to start putting themselves in that person's shoes. What if I was a YouTuber? What if my channel blew up? And what if I did the same thing they did? They wouldn't want to lose everything. If you're in their shoes, you're not going to want to lose everything. You're not going to want to have these bad things happen to you. So then all of a sudden you start being a little more accepting. You start being a little more forward with it. Then as it goes on, you start to hear about the constructive conclusion. You say to yourself, Now, hold on. If they do take the advice that's been given and they try to come to a constructive conclusion, I don't need to go spam. I don't have to go whip up everybody into a cancel culture tizzy. So they wait. And then while they're waiting to see if that creator does constructively take the criticism and go do something with it and make things better, then they think more and they think more. Spurg, it hadn't popped up yet. Where is it? Where is it, Spurg? There we go. Oh, well, you guys, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me right now? Thank you. I love you. I will right now. So the point that I want to make, oh my gosh, I love you guys. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like it. I like the picture. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome. It gave me a sticker. That's tight, Spurgy. Thank you. You're too kind. But the point that I want to make in the end is that why are we doing what we're doing? And I think that's what YouTube looks at. It was always kind of hard when you look at YouTube trying to make decisions and trying to figure out how YouTube comes to conclusions before they ban somebody, before they did. Like, how does YouTube determine that the group or a community or even just a creator is harassing somebody? And what I saw, and one of the examples I used was the Leafy ban. Now, a lot of you guys know who Keemstar is. Maybe you don't know who Leafy is as much, but Leafy was basically the biggest content creator out there in terms back in like 2015 and 16 YouTube in growth, virality, the amount of views, the amount of just how every video that Leafy made was just on fire. And it was comedy. It was funny, but he made fun of people. He was very edgy, okay? And as he went forward, eventually Keemstar, iDubbbz, and a bunch of the other big commentators from back then, hell, even, what's his name jumped in? Pyrocynical. And those commentators came to the forefront, and Leafy and all of them were like 2015, 2016 YouTube. Leafy ended up taking a break for a year or two and came back in like 2019 or some shit, or 2020, I don't remember. But then he got banned after just like 20 videos. And his videos were so tame. They were just tame. So we're all sitting here like, how does YouTube make a decision like this? So we figured out that they don't just look at what the creator is saying and doing. They look to see if the creator is trying to imply. They look to see if a creator is trying to, they know that when they set a set of rules, any type of social media company, even just any authority whatsoever, but in the terms of what we're talking about, when a social media company makes a set of rules, right, they know that there will be the majority of people that break the rules will not break them, obviously. They're going to break them, and they're going to push right up to the boundary. They're going to go right up to that line, and that they hopefully won't cross and not get banned, but be able, due to gaining the benefits of pushing that line, be able to break those rules a little, right? So how does YouTube then come up with the judgment to ban Leafy, if he's the example? They looked at the community, the way the community acted, the way people acted after watching Leafy's video, people that carried Leafy's point forward, the way that live chats worked, comment sections worked, the other things Leafy was doing in his video. And Leafy ended up getting the blunt end of a really dull stick, right? He ended up being banned for making videos. Like, I remember one of his videos talked about Pokimane, who he got banned for making multiple videos against Pokimane, inciting harassment against her. If you watch those videos, though, it's scary because he didn't do anything different than a lot of people do that are big creators. The main thing is, though, if you compared some of the people around the community we've been looking at lately to what Leafy did, what Leafy did is nothing like what these creators do on a regular basis. And then to go, hold on, I know I'm demonetized. I know. That's why I did the title and the tags like and the description like I did. I'm going to submit it for review now, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. The title, damn you, YouTube. Damn you, YouTube. Sandfire, thank you. You are too kind. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Even if you don't celebrate, If you have a different religion or if there's a reason you don't celebrate, I still hope you had a great time. Yep, we're demonetized. Damn it. I need to restart. But you know what? It's Thanksgiving, so I'm just going to stay in a good mood. I'm not going to restart the stream. I don't care if we don't get a lot of notifications going out. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to share on my community tab, though, so give me like 2 seconds. It'll only take a second. I swear it'll let more of the peeps know that we're live. YouTubey, yellowy, the streamy, so here's your noti. Because you probably ain't getting one. And I need to make sure that I email YouTube. I really need to email them because there's something weird going on. I don't even think I've said a curse word since I've started. I'm trying to stop cursing, y'all. I'm really trying to stop cursing. So back to what I was saying, though. It's scary because if you compare what Leafy did to what a majority of the creators do in this community, they would have been banned in a heartbeat. So really, where's the line? How do you draw it? I think it's because Leafy had more of an influence and it created more of a harassment bubble that they ended up defending the other creator in the situation. The point that I want to make, though, I don't think that any of these creators should be banned. I think creators should be banned for those severe violations of TOS. Threatening people, openly lying or defaming purposely people, like just being malicious as hell. You know, trying to do those crazy things. I don't need to name all of them. So when you look in and you see that YouTube is trying to maintain their platform where there's such an enormous amount of creators out there and give creators that want to take things seriously actually write presentations like I did for you today with this one, and then bring them to you either in a live performed form or in an uploaded edited form. They want people that are trying to do it the right way. They want to say, well, what's the intent of this content creator? And they can look at your videos and then say, okay, this makes sense. They're criticizing, discussing, making little presentations to make points and having a little comedy in there, a little whatever. And okay, that should be welcome on the platform. But YouTube has definitely, according to Rakita Law, YouTube doesn't review stream content after 2 hours. And I'm sure it won't, but I just do it so that I don't forget, you know? I send that in to make sure that I don't forget to do it later, because I will. Oh my God, it looks like Menace got killed by Killa. We've been going to Interchange a lot lately, and we've just been like running into that one room that has all the stuff in it and getting jacked. Getting all this equipment, trying to run out, getting killed. It's awesome. We might do it on the stream a little bit. So basically, here we are now, looking at a broken, dying community and looking at the reaction of those creators as they realize that they are not going to have a trend to back them moving forward on YouTube anymore. And that also means they're not going to have a swath of people coming in. And in response, you've noticed that the creators that are disrespecting other people's rights and disrespecting other people and their presence here on the platform, the cancel culture criminals out there, if you could call them that, are amping it up. They've gone full haywire. They're starting to attack other creators. There's a creator out there who just suffered an extremely devastating loss, which you all know we are very sympathetic to that. I've suffered many losses in the last few years, and I know many of you have, and some of you are going through it right now. So we can sympathize. We want to be kind and humanistic while still being funny and a little edgy or whatever it is our style is and doing our thing. And for that person to experience that massive loss, an unfathomable loss, that, you know, a hurdle in life, the worst kind. You know, there are people out there who state they'd rather be tortured and from now until they die than have to experience that, and I fully believe them. I fully believe they would stand in line and go right to do it. You're telling me that I don't have to live through that? I'm going now. Let's go get it going. Let's get this on. And while that person not only is experiencing that loss, but on a holiday, they're being viciously trolled, viciously attacked. They're not being criticized. They're being yelled at, screamed at, insulted, put down. And you can, it used to be that these people would use sock accounts and they would do it behind the scenes. And now they are so desperate. They are so lost in the sauce, as I always say. They're doing it right in front of everybody's eyes. So many people are standing up like this is wrong. Let them have a holiday. Let them grieve. Let them take a break. This whole situation, by the way, happened months ago. Why is it coming up now? Well, personally, I think it's coming up now because of this issue. I think these are those type of insinuated things I was mentioning. These are those decisions that they make where they say to themselves, and it's not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, it's like 10 or 15 of them. And they say to themselves, now's the perfect time to strike. We're just going to get up there and act like it's not. Why is there any other reason that it'd be happening? Why is there any other reason that would be happening? That this is happening now as opposed to months ago or in a week or a month or 2 weeks. Also, we know after watching what we watched last night, Kay did not do anything wrong. The little things they're trying to pull and use as attack beacons to rally the troll army against Kay and Waxy weren't even represented honestly. So why then are they lying and then at the same time doing this? It's that insinuation. It's the pushing of the line. It's the getting so close that they say, well, if we obviously stand up on our channel and say, we're doing this because she experienced a loss and it's a holiday, ha ha ha, then they know they're going to get reported and banned. So they're so dishonest. You have to be dishonest to do all the stuff they've been doing anyway, right? One thing that I think they don't get is, and a lot of the creators don't get, this isn't just towards one creator, it's to a lot of these people in these smaller communities. They think that if they dox somebody, then you have to prove that they are lying to people also. But lying is like one of the first things you do that's fucked up. Doxing is like way up on the list. So you've got to pass lying and all these other fucked up things that you are capable of doing before even getting close to being capable of doxing somebody at that obsessive level. And these people are recorded on recording doxing people. So when you say to yourself, not only are they lying, not only are they doing these things, well, that's already proven, because if you're willing to dox, then you're definitely a lying piece of shit anyway. So to see this happening to Kay, there is a solution. Not only do I have a criticism, not only do I know what the resolution is, I don't want this to keep going. I don't want any of this garbage to perpetuate. I not only have a criticism, but I have a resolution. It's constructive. It will attain what needs to be done. It will attain the end point in the resolution. And I think I'll give it to you without even going into a musical segue. So what's my constructive criticism and resolution? From now on, when these people do what they're doing, and right now we can use Waxy and Kay. When these people do what they're doing, go subscribe to the people that they're harassing. Don't engage anyone that's attacking them. Don't defend Waxy or Kay and become a target yourself, but instead give them as much positive enforcement, as much positive comments, positive live chat, positive shares, everything that you can do to unite together to do the opposite of what they're trying to do. They're trying to tear it down. They're trying to hurt people's feelings. They're trying to attack people while they're suffering a huge loss. They're trying to compound it by attacking them while they're having this huge loss on a holiday, knowing that holiday is going to be miserable because of what happened. They also are trying to do it on the down low and hide it. Who cares? Every time they do this from now on, unless they attack their own people, Let them attack their own people as much as they want. But as long as they're doing it to a person out in the community, especially someone like Kay and Waxy, who were willing to get up there and be real with you and consider every option, consider every outcome, consider everything. Not only that, we didn't even talk about how they're trying to pretend as if they've been exonerated when 100% to a provable degree, they weren't. They won't even prove how they've been exonerated. They won't even speak it. So they came up with this idea. They're going to attack Kay while suffering this loss on a holiday. They're going to make sure to do it on the holiday so that if they look at social media at all, they're going to have people messaging them, oh my God, they said this. Oh my God, they said that. Oh my God, they're doing this to you. And they're trying to put that stress on her, put that weight on her. And then at the same time now, they're going to sit and act like that's not the case. That's not true. And the thing is, that's just what they do. Remember, if they're willing to do the worst things, they're definitely willing to lie. So when they stand up there and go, that's not what we're doing, it's like, no, we got it. We can look and see it. Give them all the positive reinforcement you can, all the support that you can. Do what you did with Nate the lawyer. You guys remember back when Nate had 5,000 subs, and you can go and look at this. It's recorded on my channel, what me saying this out loud before he blew up. I said, they are lying on Nate. They're attacking Nate. Nate is a good guy. Support him as hard as you can every time they attack him. Give him as much positive reinforcement as you can every time they do this. You did that, and he did great content and blew up, and now is over 150,000 subs and had a live stream the other night that had over 10,000 concurrent viewers. He still hasn't beaten my record of 50,000 concurrent viewers. My second place is 33,000, though I'm sure he's going to beat my record soon. Rakita did. So anyway, I really hope you choose to do this. The best thing you can do with any person that's being really mean to somebody else, really evil, bullying. It is bullying. The bullying in that community now is at the forefront. They've forgotten. They got too caught up in this really severe, serious accusation that was made by Nat. It caused them to forget that they've been trying to hide the fact that they are the trolls. So now, hashtag Uni was right. The entire community out there knows it. And everybody's starting to see how these people will just spin a lie as fast as they can, as hard as they can, perpetuate a lie as hard as they can. So you can combat that, and you don't have to engage them. You don't have to give them a view. You don't have to do any of that garbage. We're not even going to pull up what they did today. I'm not even going to go into all of that. I'm not going to give them the attention that they want. We know that they did a majority of what they did so that they could get that attention. We're not going to go through it. We're going to hopefully finish this stream on K. We left last night at a certain point. I've got the timestamp. We're going to finish that. And then we've got other topics to hit. So, you know, we can't be too late on what we're doing. So we'll end up having to end the stream if I go on for too long. So let's get started. But while I pull up the K stream, let's give Willie Mack like one more minute. I want you to subscribe to Willie Mack. He's been doing excellent with the T community audit. He's really trying to clean up a community that needs to have criticism heavily against them. He's doing a great job. And let me pull up this timestamp while you take a look at this.
I want these noodles. I don't want stupid noodles.
My God, what do you even say to this?
Come down the rabbit hole. We got pizza, crying, mental breakdowns, relationship struggles, financial endeavors. Quick disclaimer though, Nikocado Avocado is fat, and I am not above making a fat joke, but he has been one of my favorite creators for a while now, and he's gone about YouTube in a way that I find very interesting. Most people haven't even picked up on it. But first we have to address the elephant in the room. We just came off the Eugenia Cooney series where we defended her from false narratives and bullying from some of the T channels. And there may be
Pastel Bell is just nasty. Just a nasty, nasty creator, Pastel.
A few people that think it's hypocritical of me to goof on Nick for his weight. My problem there was the harmful conspiracies they were pushing. I wouldn't have cared if they just made a joke. I'm not going to be speculating about Nick's parents abusing him or the color of his underwear. This is all in good fun. Now that the Karens can relax,
You better straighten up.
we can get into the Kato.
She is going into the trash.
Now, how do I quickly get across what Nick Akato and
He's
his
so
content
funny.
is?
I ate 5 avocados for dinner tonight. The vitamins and minerals will feed my hair, my skin, my brain, and my blood. You are what you eat.
Brace, 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 squeeze, 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 squeeze. Ah!
Ew, it sounded wet.
Arms were
What is going on?
sticks. My upper arms, my lower arms. Today I told Orlin, I'm like, look at my arm. What is in here? What is this?
What is this?
Oh, this is sad. Never mind, guys. It's funny again. Oh, it just got sad again. There's so many people that fall into Nick's trap, so many creators that don't realize that Nick is largely just trolling. There will be a clip of him eating roadkill. Honestly, I don't know what that is. He'll then say one of his patented catchphrases.
I identify as skinny.
He's clearly just saying that to be funny to sell one of his t-shirts, but all these content creators take it so seriously.
Where he would
I know.
unironically state that he thought it was just stress or water weight and that food wasn't the problem.
I'm hoping, I'm praying that this
I know, he trolls them so good, but it just, I'm glad, Willie Mac. We need to know which of the commentators out there are that bad. Like, literally, if for someone to take seriously these kind of jokes and this kind of performance from him, come on.
this is just water weight.
Not saying that he can't be serious, because avocado can sometimes. I'm just saying, a lot of what he does
This is water
jokes.
weight, and it comes off in like a week of just not being so stressed. Because stress is our #1 killer. That's not our #1 killer. Chips, no. Our #1 killer is stress.
Also believing that his weight gain was some kind of medical mystery,
There is a medical mystery going on. There is something chemically imbalanced in me.
which were both pathetic justifications for the reality, being that he was simply eating too much food.
Yeah, you're a real fucking detective. Sonny,
Yeah,
he's
great detective.
trolling. He obviously knows why he's getting fat. The video's titled, I'm getting fat and don't know why. It's meant to get a reaction out of people. Now, I don't know if creators are really this unaware of what Nick's
They
doing
are.
or if they're just pretending to be ignorant of it for the entertainment purposes of their own videos.
Soon
They're
enough, his
dumb.
video spiraled
They're
out
dumb.
of control. For example, he claimed that David Dobrik stole his future and took his DNA.
He stole my identity. He stole my chromosomes. He stole my DNA. And I don't know how to sleep now.
Yes, he's very serious about this. This definitely
Oh, so
isn't just
serious.
a bit. Amazing documentaries, guys. I want to understand Nick's thought process. Nobody's explained it yet. When did his character come into play, and why has he changed so much since he started his YouTube channel? All these people
I don't know why I can't get this damn thing to update. I can't get the chat widget to damn update. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I'm trying. Let's go and get our content that we're going to work on right now. Let's get it pulled up. Because if I don't do it, I ain't going to stop. If I don't do it now, I'm going to sit and watch this shit all night. What? What do you mean the video's private? Are you joking? Okay, well, I need this video on private so I can finish watching it. I didn't download it. Why is it private? I don't understand what is going on. Oh shit, hold up, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can just program this myself. awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I think Navy and Negative got that fixed for me. Thank you.
And they seem to be kind of giving directions to her. And Tina is the kind of person that she will not do things overtly. She's really sneaky and she does things behind the scenes kind of person.
Yeah, imagine if that's what KJP did, which I think she is. I think she does.
What?
Sorry, that was me.
That said Aaron EKC was not involved.
Well, she might not.
That's not how she worded it, Kay. You need to. She didn't say
I
not
didn't say that.
involved.
Y'all, everybody's splitting hairs. I can't stand that. Just say it. Don't.
Well, I can lie, but.
Well, another thing is when you say not involved or involved, it leads the entire world to make up their own mind based on what they what it is that they're paying attention to or understand. So was she involved with the worst stuff, or was she just involved with the other stuff, or was she just involved with this stuff? You got to be able to say like clearly what's there.
But I couldn't before because it wasn't my play.
You don't understand the threats that Nat has received. You guys can get what the terror of these emails that we get constantly, and like.
I'll come straight out. After what Saltsy said, I think Nat was involved with some of the emails, some of the fake screenshots. Well, we know she is because we have the DMs where she says it. And then, some of that other stuff too. How much do we got? Because I don't even want to do this. Let's try to just skip through a lot of this because there's another hour left. You know what? We're turning up the playback speed to 1.5. We're going to try to skip through some of the stuff and get this done because God, does this suck. And I think that Kay and Waxy did a great job here. I just don't, when you're given this kind of like vague stuff, now what we have is after they gave enough time for the gaslighting, the ones out there that are gaslighting, they gave a month or two or however long it's been since this happened to gaslight so that they could go back and lie about what happened. Now they're trying to, we have to, in a way, go back and fact check this, and we're basically just redoing it. We could have done this when it happened, but the people that are making claims right now over this stream, getting so upset by it, waited months and chose. Don't tell me that they chose to do it on Thanksgiving right after Kay suffered a loss. Right after she suffered a loss. That's not an accident, okay? That's not an accident. They could have literally did any other stream and decided to do this. And they did it on purpose. And they did it in such a nasty way.
Today, for instance, I said...
before today, they did other streams attacking Kay. And a lot of it all started when Kay suffered that loss. So don't, you are free to believe that that was an accident. I don't believe that was an accident. In fact, I want to know what you think. Was it an accident that Kay was targeted when she was? So do you think that they targeted her because they saw an opportunity to with what had happened? Or do you think they targeted her randomly? Okay.
I put that thing out on Twitter and I didn't say the name, right? I get an email that says, why are you believing Nat now? She's lying. And Nat gets an email from them that says, shut your mouth or we'll shoot and kill Salts and kill you.
Oh,
wow.
So, like they're trying to threaten her to not talk, but then they're also like telling me that it's a lie. And that's how they've existed for so long.
That is just sickening.
And then when she realized that like he was being rude to her and vile in messages because he's an in my opinion, he's an abusive, hateful, vindictive. He is one of the most vile, dangerous people.
These are all opinions. I still haven't heard a single thing Waxy or Kay said that is wrong, especially when we're dealing with people who say, whose entire presence, whose entire videos, who all of their live streams involve lying about other people, false allegations against others. You see what I'm saying? I really think they're getting their fifis hurt over they got a taste of their own medicine to this small degree. because really almost everything that was said was completely justified. So they get a little taste of their own medicine, and then they get their they get their panties all in a bunch.
Ever been around. And the only thing he's doing this to me because I refused to apologize to him for things that he said to me.
Yeah, that's actually really jacked. That's really jacked. I was gonna wear a shirt tonight, but I can't do it.
That's just crazy. That's just
yeah.
The links these.
Well, it's true. And I think this might be why Kay got so much stuff, because this is actually everything that she just said is true.
People have gone to is horrendous. It's just horrendous. I can't even think of a word bad enough to describe it.
He told me in September of 2019, if you do not apologize to me and publicly retract that I sexually harassed you, which is never really like, I don't even think I actually said sexually harassed. It was just that he spoke about his.
Yeah, you didn't. That was their, I think, classification. But I mean, it's accurate to a degree. See, from a standpoint of being at work, I think it's accurate. But I think in any other standpoint, it would just be harassment, right? It would be take off the first word. It would just be
Yes, you did. Did I say? I don't even remember. We were on a stream, and I was not friends with him. I was not ever friends with him. I was friends with his person, the co-host that he shared the channel with. I never did streams with him, and he suddenly wanted to be there, like Johnny on the spot for something, and I was really uncomfortable. And Kyle stepped away for like 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden he starts talking to a member, and his performance. And
ooh, damn, wow. So she finally went into detail on it here. I don't even know if I knew this back then, but okay. Now I'm starting to understand why. You know, it's kind of another Barbra Streisand effect, because this has gone on. This stream happened so long ago. It's like them bringing it up and attacking Kay and Waxy so much now, when they should have an issue with Nat, not Kay and Waxy. They're mad at Kay and Waxy because Kay and Waxy have opinions about what they heard, which is their Fifi's getting hurt. You know, this is kind of interesting that she finally elaborated publicly, because she had told this to me long ago and said this to other people pretty long ago, and it has maintained that story ever since she said it to you-know-who, Kyle, long ago, and it's just another example.
I'm like, so grossed out.
I know people in the chat are getting mad, but it really wasn't to discuss those things. They want to call Katie out on everything she's done, and that's really not what this was supposed to be about.
We're getting off.
That's all they do. You guys can't get anything done because it's weird. It's like there's this group of people that are sitting in a Discord server somewhere all saying, okay, let's all just say this now. Let's all just say that. Okay, everybody type this. Everybody type that. Which actually is backed up by the claims of some people that have participated. Whether they're lying or not, who knows? But
yeah, it's just going to get way off track if we do that, and that solves nothing. We can't go back and pick apart everything.
I've apologized for so many things, and a lot of the things that they're mad at me for, I'm never going to apologize to them for, because it's not things that it's their gripes with me that I don't care about or whatever.
Well, you shouldn't. Nobody should try to force someone to apologize to them, because then you don't even mean it. They should say, here's my issue. I'd like an apology. And if the person says, no, I'm not going to give it to you, judge them on that merit and then move on. Make a decision of whether you're going to never talk about them again, or never be around them again, or never support them again, and move on. And yeah, if you want to criticize something that happens after that, do it. But to sit and bring that up, maybe,
whatever,
I think
is
like, wrong.
They think I've done things. That's their opinion. You know, like, I'm never going to satisfy them. I'm not going to apologize for things that I haven't done. And I'm also not going to apologize.
It's crazy when Katie's reaction to these kind of issues is more mature than the majority of the other people around. And no, I'm not talking about
apologize
them,
for things that I don't think that I've done wrong, or that just because I have an opinion about it. But I will apologize for things that I have done. In terms of this situation, a lot of people have been hurt, and all we want is for it to stop.
Pretty straightforward. I don't know why there'd be an issue in that. You know, everybody move on. Everybody's been able to make up their mind. Everybody move on now. I think that works. I think that's healthy. Probably a pretty healthy way to handle it. Probably stops it from constantly coming up, constantly being hashed out, constantly being discussed.
Hey, Katie, can you tell me how to slow the comments? I cannot find it. I know. The chat.
You know, we're still demonetized. I think I'm just going to restart the stream and do part 3. So be back here in 4 or 5 minutes. I'm restarting because it's 11 freaking 30. I thought it was like 10. Never mind. I'm not restarting at 11:30.
Chat's just screaming at me to
Okay,
start.
so you said sexual harass. Okay, I forgot. It's been 2 years. Like, I'm apologizing if I said sexual harass or uncomfortable. Does it matter what I called it? Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why? Because those are words that describe the event that happened. Is uncomfortable accurately describe the event? Yes. Does the other actually accurately describe the event? Yes. No worries. Move on. Now, if one of those do not accurately describe the event, okay, fine. I'm there. But if you want to make an argument that you should be able to be treated that way in a workplace scenario, you got some problems and it's not going to go well for you. I'm just going to say that now. It was a workplace scenario.
That, I don't want to turn into a screaming match or, yeah, we need to.
I honestly could have told everyone that this, I didn't know Katie would be here, but that this would be very problematic because we all share subs. The people down in this group share the same subs, so they want to believe they're other creators, or like they want to believe that.
Why? Why would you want to believe another creator when they stand up and make such an insane type of scenario? And I'm just disagreeing with you, Waxy. I think you should stop giving people on a screen so much of power over you. I think we're starting to identify a lot of the problems here, because if this is be like, Johnny Depp just will not talk to me, will not apologize to me, will not look at me. And if he doesn't, I'm going to be miserable the rest of my life. Stop giving these people this kind of power over you. We're reacting to the situation. We're reacting to what's happened. We're not sitting here in a relationship, in a, married to the people we're talking about. We're not here, like living with them to where there's such an emotional toll on that. You get me?
I'm telling the truth, or some of them will think I'm not telling the truth because they like the other creator. And so because
that's just being a sheep. Here's another thing. You really have to stop entertaining the sheep. The sheep are a very small group of people because you have to be very low intelligence to be a sheep. Or you have to be maybe maybe you're in a really bad situation, you're really depressed, or you're really dumb. Whichever it is. Again, sheep will, let's say, like, maybe occupy the smallest percentage of people out there. I don't know how you sit and say, you know what, we've got 10,000 people, and out of those 10,000 people, 200 of them are extremely vocal, 200 of them get very upset by this, and we need to change everything just to be able to give those 200 people something. No. Really? We want to ruin everything we're doing just to give 120 people out of 20,000 what they want? And if you do that, I'm just going to tell you now, that will never stop. It will always be, oh, there's 80. They want you to do this. Let's change it. Oh, there's 306. They want you to do this. Oh, let's change it. And then you never do anything good because you're constantly just appeasing everybody.
Because it's a mixed bag.
Right?
Okay, I could have told you we're going to have a large amount of people and this was going to get not so pretty because tonight a lot of truth has been told. And
well, all this has already been out there. I can't really blame some people for not listening to it, but there's another reason why that people didn't know what was going on before this. It was because, and this is pretty bad, but some content creators were sheep. And that's probably a smaller group, because I think that the other content creators that seem like they're sheep, just believing others, are doing it on purpose because they're malicious. They're liars, right? So they say, well, we don't want any positive outcome for Katie. Okay, we can't believe that then. Well, this will make Katie look bad. Okay, let's
people are
believe
going to
that.
have trouble
You know
hearing it and that.
Yeah, and there's that they're going to say that they're going to gaslight, and they're going to say, well, Katie does this, so what happened to there doesn't matter. And
I really don't think it matters if they gaslight. I think that as long as you correct those lies that are told out there, because there are very, very specific lies that are told to make people think like, oh, well, that never happened. Well, yeah, it did happen. Here's a video of both people admitting that it happened. Oh, shit. Well, okay, fine. Now I've got to rethink the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So fixing those very specific lies, I think, corrects the entire swath of issues.
And it doesn't matter what anyone says. Steve had a
Thank you, Gemini.
pattern of how he treated me. It made me so uncomfortable that I stopped going on stream with him. I refused to do any videos with him. I told Kyle.
We know this is true. This is true because not just Kyle backed this up. All the other co-hosts did. So did you-know-who. We have him admitting that that's true.
And I never went on stream with him again. So he can spin it whatever way he wants. You can watch video after video after video of how he degrades his female co-hosts and speaks ill of women and how he treats women in chats. Anyone that defends this man is just they're still brainwashed, or they are just as bad as him.
I agree. I think we all know that. And the only people that are going to have an issue with someone saying that are the people who are brainwashed. Yeah, I'm with you.
I think a lot of
because there's empirical evidence against
people
it.
too haven't seen how dark this stuff went.
And then when I refuse to retract it, he's going to destroy me. And then here we are today with what he's doing.
2 years later.
Right.
2 years. My God. And if it's 2 years later since that happened, imagine how long it's been since the other incident happened. I mean, man, can you believe that? Can you believe that, like, every few months, here's what happens. Every few months, there's a little thing that happens that updates the situation. So people bring it up, and then we have, like, weeks of dealing with the reeing. You know, I would insert the SJW screaming because Donald Trump got elected meme. You know? Oh my God, I care so much about politics, even though it's just a big dog and pony show to keep me busy so that I don't realize that I'm in control. I'm being controlled. They're in control. My point is, you know, in the end, we need to start being able to update this without the big, insane, dogpile-y thing happening. There has to be, like, that needs to be cut off at some point. It's just repeating history. Now, luckily, this has never been seen on my channel. We only took a couple clips from this because it's a long stream. And basically, we had to make a decision. Is this stream worth us watching it and then grabbing all the clips that really matter and presenting them to you? And the answer was no. Like, when somebody was watching it and they said, oh my God, that's a really messed up clip, they sent it in, we looked at it. But there was never... we never had a reason, or we never had we never had to go in here and actually watch this due to the fact that these people out there knew that it was a long stream. They knew that they had pressured Kay to take it down and delete it. They knew that, you know, at some point they could manipulate and lie due to how long it was. So if you go out there and say, Waxy said this, and then Kay said that, and they need to be canceled, and we need to attack them, and we need to cry and and change our diapers. No one is going to take the time to go out and find a copy and watch 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is that you need to watch of this, okay? And that's why we also didn't. So that was a manipulation. That was something that I think was very... because still, we're through the brunt of it. We're through the majority of it. We're at the near end of it, and there is no... proof, there is no thing here that we've been told is here. And it's like that every single time these liars like Todd Chrisley and these other people stand up and they say, this is what happened. And we're like, okay, maybe Todd Chrisley's right. So we go back and take all the time to go check everything. And we're like, what the hell, bro? She said it on Dr. Phil, and then everybody talked about it. And we're like, why aren't you suing her for saying it on Dr. Phil, man? It's where it all came from. It's just constant waste of time by people that are gaslighting. And when they gaslight, it's easy. It's simple why they do. They want history to have happened differently than what it happened so that it favors them. They don't want a fair playing field. And for people to let others gaslight them, it's just you showing that you don't value your time, You don't value what you do. You don't value your presence, and you'd rather allow someone to rewrite history so that they can have everything they want and they can give a middle finger to everyone else out there who actually went out and did something instead of just sitting there. And then here you are with people having to go in like myself and correct the record and say, here it is, neutral perspective. This person may have said this and that. This person may have done this, but in no way is it equate to this thing that people are acting like it is.
It's just bizarre. 2 years later.
Right.
That's a long time.
2 years is obsession. 2 years is where when you get out of bed, you say to yourself, AD, beep, bop, KJP, I'm a robot, beep,
2 years
bop.
later, and a channel with 2,000 subscribers had to get crapped on because she was figuring this out.
Right, exactly. And nobody should be hurt because of that. Like what has happened to Charlotte.
Why in the world can't people get up? Now look what's going on. They're trying to bully the community using the tactics that they know work on these people that are too lazy to fact check things and trying to basically undo this stream now. And that shows that this stream, gee, what was said in this stream? Because they really fear it. They really fear the conclusions that were drawn in this stream. This stream is so damaging to them that they feel they must try to lie, gaslight, and change history to avoid the determination of this stream. Maybe that's because this stream has some information in it from the people that were involved that's really bad for those that are trying to gaslight and change history.
Charlotte, it just kills me.
Yeah, because what's happening to Charlotte is what happened to me, and it's going to keep piling on her.
This breaks my fucking heart. And for those people that made fun of Waxy and put her down, this is why people like Waxy, because she's honest. This is honesty. You know, this is someone that's themselves. This is someone that is real with you, which is rare to find someone who actually is emotional for reasons because they care about their community and their fellow creators instead of being emotional that their fifis got hurt because they don't let other people hold opinions, right?
And it's going to get worse. And that's why it's so important for people to stop, like,
I remember listening to this clip.
Nitpicking at each other and just realizing that, like, for the greater good, not everyone's going to like one another, but everyone should be able to stand up for the fact that what's happening is not okay.
Well, yeah, people should be able to speak. And what it is, you get people that are okay with censorship, so they're coming in and trying to erase people so they can hopefully take their place. It's a condition. It is a slippery slope of censorship. Censorship is very evil because what it will eventually be used for, even if you use it for good reasons, eventually it will be just like other things that are based on a power structure. And then censorship will be used for personal gain instead of setting things right. So someone comes in and says, we've got to start using censorship because this is happening. Okay, well, now we're going to go in and someone's going to come in and grab the censorship. They're going to gaslight. They're going to lie. They're going to change history. They're going to frame somebody. They're going to set somebody up, and they're going to say, now we need to use that censorship again. Censorship is the digital equivalent to a gun. It is the digital equivalent to the item or the weapon or the thing that takes someone out of the equation. And when that person gets taken out of the equation, then people try to rush in and grab all of the stuff that they had, all their money, all their viewers, all the virality. They try to replace them. Oh, now there's an opening. Now we got an opening. There's 150, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers who have lost a channel they regularly watch. They're going to be looking for a replacement.
Well, this is why I was hoping we could have conversations about it without the hostility and going after each other. Because how do you ever get it to end if we don't all speak out against it? Because
this is what I like. This is why I like Kay. I wasn't just kissing Kay's ass. I like Kay because she's willing to speak the truth. Also, Waxy is willing to speak the truth. And this is the issue. When people are willing to speak the truth, those people out there that are afraid of that truth are going to gaslight, lie, and censor.
Because it's not right no matter who it's toward. You don't have to like Katie to know that this is all wrong.
You know what's crazy? There are people out there who literally believe that Katie deserves this. There are. And a lot of them exist in that circle. And that when I put out a poll and I asked people that question, it was me setting them up really, because that shows us that the people out there who feel that way should not be listened to. Because you're always going to find people out there who are just nasty, evil people. They exist. They're everywhere, actually. So those people are going to come in and say, you know what we need to do? We need to give her we need to give her the digital goodbye-bye because of we don't like her, because of this or that. It's not going to be because she did something wrong. Because if it's because she did something wrong, it can be handled. We can get together. We can all tag team YouTube. We can all get that put in front of YouTube and have something done if something was violated or something really bad was happened that way. But that's why I always used to say back in the beginning, the majority of the stuff that was going on was just preferential. It was, I don't like that. I don't like that she did that. That hurt my feelings. That made me mad. That upset me. I don't agree with that. And it's well, then find a creator that you do like those things about or agree with. You standing up and saying that this needs to happen to a person because they did something very wrong. There are resolutions that are there. So that what these people want, they want to bring you to a point of canceling someone where you will believe that they deserve to have the worst outcome applied to them. And instead of actually following through and applying that outcome in the digital space, that outcome is to completely censor them. So they'll stop right there, and all of a sudden they don't want to do it anymore. It's no, hold up, don't do it. Don't pull the trigger on the digital canceling. Don't do that. Just hold on, just wait it out. And when you end up waiting it out, you notice that they just keep repeating it. They just keep creating new things. They just keep moving it, because it's all about a design, okay? And it's easy to notice when you're in a community where people are actually giving their opinion and they're trying to impress you with their content to see if you'll watch them. And that very, very easily to determine if that's the case, or if the case is that they're trying to design a community, design rules, design lies, design gaslighting, design changing the past so that it will give them a benefit. And if it is that second scenario where they're trying to do those things, then it's based on unfairness. It's the thing that should be fought against. Because in the first scenario, the best content filters to the top. But in the second scenario, you could have the laziest, shittiest, most boring stuff, and it'll be the only thing there because they'll censor everything else but what is good for them.
I think that's why I came on, because everybody knows that I'm not a Katie fan. But in this instance, that's why I talked to Uni yesterday, because, that's...
So this was the day after she talked to me. The day after. That's crazy. Because they sit and say that I had something to do with all of this. She admittedly had already came out and did her streams and said everything she had to say with Charlotte before I'd even talked to her. She came and talked to me well after she'd already done all the streams and all the content, her and Charlotte, that started this whole mess. So for it to be the day after I talked to Waxy, that means they can't sit and say that I had some influence on it. This proves I had zero influence on
That's
this.
not why, but it's part of why. And it's been wrong. If it's wrong to Charlotte, it's wrong to Katie. If it's wrong to Waxy, it's wrong just down the line here.
And they don't care who they do it to. It's like they have no morals, ethics, or guidelines. They don't care. This is what they've been doing for years.
That's true. That is true. And that was outed in the fraud raiser situation, the non-sex situation, and that's all very true.
They've stolen channels from people. They have caused so much irreparable harm.
Communities.
There are so many victims of this group of people. I'm just one of the latest. And
so my issue is everything that's being said here has not only been said on the platform before, but when remember when Ethan went and interviewed all the old members of the GDC, they didn't make anything up. They came in and said what happened, and they had video recordings, audio recordings. They had live chats that had happened where everything was discussed and described so that it was just proven that determination was drawn based on what really happened. So, Ethan, I could name a bunch of other people. Nate did it too. Drag did it too, because Drag was an early member of that community. I don't know where, unless all of the really wrong stuff happened after the 4 hour and 50-minute mark. I don't know how that the claims that are being made out there are justified. They're really not. And this shows you the reason that, so then what do I always say? When you catch somebody being dishonest like this, you got to ask yourself why. You can't just stop. Oh, they lied. I'm done. No, you got to say why. Who benefits from the lie? Who gains things? Who is the one that would want this to be how things happen, right?
I happen to get a following that grew fast.
Well, I'd love to sit here and watch the next 40 minutes of that thing with you, but we're at the 4 hour and 50-minute mark, and I guess we're going to have to either pick it up tomorrow or we're going to have to just stop there, because it just, I guess, depends on what happens. Because really, let me give you a good little sum up here. I'm not ending the stream. I'm not going to video games yet, but I'm getting really tired and it's getting late and it's been a long Thanksgiving day. So let's go ahead and sum things up for now and then figure out what we're going to do next. All right. What we should be doing instead of having to watch this whole thing is we should be able to go out there. Oh, wait, hold up. I got a poll out there. So let's see what that poll result is real quick. What we should be able to do is to take the charge against Waxy and K, and then say, what were the timestamps? What were the video clips that they claim are the problematic ones? They don't have any. They don't have any. There are no problematic timestamps. These things are things that they are making up. They are just inventing an outrage. And we call that, you know, the thing that we... The thing that, sorry, I'm trying to pull up my next thing. What we call that is virtue signaling or SJW tactics, whatever you describe it as, but I've got a new word designed for it when using it in this community. Obviously, fake tea. Fake tea. And that just explains that it gives certain people attention. It gives them people checking out the videos they make, because what happens is they go and say, people out there go and say, okay, wait, so they're saying that Waxy and K did this. So, okay, where is Waxy and K doing this at? And people are like, we don't know. They won't tell us or show us. And when people go out then and say, where can we find the information that we know? They'll say, oh, well, those people are live talking about it. And it'll give them the clicks and views that they need. It's just another clickbait. And here's the deal. If we're going to call out Katie for clickbait, we've got to be able to call other people out for it too. You can't just say Katie does it and that's it. You got to be able to apply it evenly. It was clickbait. It was a fake situation. And what preceded this? A couple things preceded this. Nat coming out again and making a big fuss. Though, instead of Nat being the one who they get angry at and then going in and pulling the clips and the timestamps where Nat and other people, you know, may have said something they consider bad and then say, okay, Nat's the source of the information. Here's the issue. Here's the timestamp. Here's the problem. They tried to blame it on K. Your result of your polls was this. Was it an accident that K was targeted when she was, So here's the deal. When Kay was targeted, she had a tragedy in her life, and then at the same time, there was a holiday that came up, and they attacked her leading up in the days to the holiday, and on the holiday, viciously attacked her. If I would be able to pull up that stream, and because I don't want to give the attention to that person, you would laugh your ass off. It was a boom fit. Though, there's no coincidence that it happened today, and it happens in such... Because most people would be like, you know what? Let's hit these other topics that we got on schedule, and we'll come back to that one after things cool down. Because, yeah, what should be happening is that they're doing what they're doing with the hope it'll be watched by the people that they're criticizing, and that those people will eventually respond. And if the criticism is correct, those people, Kay and Twaxy, will respond and apologize or fix what they did or come to a resolution with them. And if the criticism's bad and they end up responding, they'll just say, hey, this is how you fucked your criticism up. Here's proof. Though, how is Kay supposed to do that while she's going through this? So I agree with the 80% of you who said that this was no accident. I agree. Because if your intent was to do this, to hopefully get a response from Kay and maybe get Kay to correct some things, can't happen now. Can't happen now. It's done. It's over. Damn, Nate is killing it. My goodness, look at this. Another thing about that is, also, this would be like the 9th time that a very small set of people used kids and things that have happened there and tragedies in families to try and gain an outrage or an advantage in their issue. So, I'm going to go ahead and honestly, I had 2 other things I wanted to pull up. We didn't even get to give that. We didn't even get to finish that. I'm exhausted. But I'm not done. I want to hang with you guys. So I'm going to make sure my live chat's where I can easily see it here. I got to move over Discord a little bit. And I want to make sure my live chat's where I can easily see it. Then talk with you guys while I was going to play some like retros. You know what we need to do? We need to react to a quick video. We need to go through a video and see the best games for a certain retro platform real quick. And then we'll play some Tarkov, because I've got an emulator for the Nintendo DS, and I want to start doing some videos on those games for my retro series, and I want to get that started really soon. So let's try to find some of these, let's say, top Nintendo DS games. And let's see if there's a list or something that we can watch, because I might download, you know, whichever one they say are the best ones. No, I don't want to get struck. Hold on. Here, this one should be good.
As we see the Nintendo Switch receive more and more success over other consoles, and to say, is rich and complex as you'd expect, that topic with other teenagers. In 2008, developers Jupiter and Square Enix teamed up again to create the game The World Ends With You. You can easily tell
I've heard about The World Ends With You. I've heard it's like really good.
That much of their previous game, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, gave flavor and aesthetic to this hot DS title. The World Ends With You is a punk rock teenage battle royale of sorts, akin to being digitized and locked in a hot topic with other teenagers. You basically play as a malnourished Sora and Kairi, and they share daily missions with other characters. If they fail the mission, they all get erased. They're all digital and invisible. There are reapers and composers. You can imprint thoughts in people's heads and scan any, combined with the extremely unique combat style that requires some getting used to, and expert multitasking made this game quite the unexpected trip for me in my early 20s.
Number 9.
My next game needs little
This is the one I have. I have this. I want to play this one. This is the one I thought we might play sometime soon.
introduction. I love it so much that I created a whole show on this channel based entirely around the structure of this game. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is an enhanced visual novel crime investigation game. As I've said before in my completionist treatment of the game, the pre-trial and evidence gathering phase is a bit slow and dull. But oh baby, the trial phase is hot, hot, hot. You've got your evidence, you're ready to prove bitches wrong, you're ready to roll with the punches, and point that finger of justice where it rightly belongs. It's compelling, there's twists and turns, there's doubt, vengeance, lies, romance, and of course, cold-blooded murder. It's very exciting. Something I haven't discussed much is how integral the sound design of Phoenix Wright is. It's very dynamic, with provoking an emotion during exciting parts that get the player undeniably hype. But as soon as you're used to the fat beats, the game rolls out times of unsettling silence. With design that good, each trial phase in this game essentially becomes a flowing piece of art. You're invested in it, you sway the outcomes of it, and all the while you're having a ball fighting for truth and justice. I know you're all familiar with the famous Phoenix Wright point and word bubble objection, but as a last thought, I need to give a shout out to the authoritative badass hand slam Phoenix Wright does. Hit me once with that real quick. Whew, oh baby, that's nice.
Number 8.
The next game brings my love for DDR straight to my fingertips. And I suppose straight to my stylus tip.
Never heard of this
Yeah,
one.
you get it. Elite Beat Agents is a wonderfully funky anime tongue-in-cheek take.
I do not want to play that. What's the next one? Okay, here we go. Super Mario Bros, obviously.
Contra 4 DS is balls hard in the best
Okay, I think I might play this.
way possible. It is so difficult yet addicting. It just keeps you coming back for more. It's that spirit of being in the arcade that is hard to recapture nowadays. I love any reminder of that experience, especially when I don't have to worry about feeding quarters over and over again. WayForward's use of both screens was executed nicely for world building and scope. Not to mention the pixel art hasn't aged a day. I love all the pixel backgrounds, characters, and bosses, but definitely not these goddamn bullets. How do they keep getting me? I'm sorry. Okay, Gerard, just learn to retry. What I meant. Enemy, true the ocean, under the ocean, and all the.
I really want to play this too. They got 2 Zeldas on the DS that are really good. Like, I can't... Dude, the graphics on this little handheld are insane.
Spaces in between. For an entirely touchpad game, the controls and gameplay function quite well. And for 3D graphics in 2009, this game, first generation in the 90s.
Come on, who cares about Pokemon? I really don't.
They put
I have
extra time into
this.
this mode to ensure
I have that.
DS. Now wait, Gerard. How could such a simple game be number 1? Well, dear viewer, who for some reason doesn't know how to pronounce my name, it's because it's simplistic and nuanced complexities. Tetris DS is a beautiful love letter to Tetris fans and Nintendo fans alike. Yeah, there is no solo player campaign.
You got to be joking. That's your number 1 game? Thank you for ruining my night. Okay, Advanced Wars does seem really cool. Let's just turn this shit down. There we go. What's this? Oh yeah, Castlevania. We gotta play it. This game's badass. Badass. Contra 4, Chrono Trigger, Disgaea DS. Dragon Quest 9, I want to play that too. Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest. Here's this damn game again. Etrian Odyssey 2? Oh, I don't know why, but that looks really good. Final Fantasies, Final Fantasies. Front Mission? The hell is that? Oh, that looks tight. Okay, hold up. I gotta write that one down. Front mission for the Nintendo DS. Front mission. We might have to grab that one, but let's see what else we got here. GTA. Grand Theft Auto would be fun to play. Hotel Dusk. Everybody talks about that too. Everybody talks about it. Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Infinite Space. A space RPG? Really? Infinite Space. I'm making some vids on this shit. That game looked interesting where it looked like you were walking through a corridor in a forest or jungle. Oh, yeah. There's so many good games. I'm going to show you something crazy as soon as we get done with this because it's awesome. I'll show you something really cool. Now, you can download a Nintendo DS emulator on your phone and play games like this, but you're only supposed to download ROMs for games that you own. That's how it works. If you own a game, you're allowed to own the ROM or the digital copy of the game because it's just a backup of your game that you can play on other devices. So just so everybody's straight with that. All right. I gotta play Kirby. I love Kirby. I love Kirby. I don't know why I love Kirby so much. The number 20, the dungeon crawler? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we gotta, there's so many RPGs. I love RPGs though. Like I love them. I really love them. Lunar Nights. Okay. Mario and Luigi. I have this. I've got this one for us to play if we want to play it. Got that. Oh shit, they got Mega Man. I didn't even think about that. Mega Man ZX and shit. We'll have to grab those. We've got that. We've got Metroid Prime Hunters. Nine hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. We gotta download Nintendogs. Wouldn't that be funny if we had a little Nintendog on our stream at all times? That'd be funny. We could have like a pet dog and it would be our Nintendog. This is supposed to be really good. Okamiden. This is gonna be good. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is gonna be good, y'all. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be really good. We're gonna like it. Oh man, there's a bunch of different Phoenix Wrights. Okay.
Consider this puzzle solved. And just... I think...
How many RPGs are there on this thing? Super Mario 64 DS, okay. Super Princess Peach, really? There's just so many games. There's like 2,000 games. Okay, how about this? Best Nintendo, best Game Boy Advance games. Game Boy Advance. Best Game Boy Advance games. So let's go with this guy. He's got another one. Double Dragon Advance. I gotta play that. I didn't even know they had one. I love Double Dragon. Oh yeah, F-Zero. We gotta try that. Damn, that looks good. That looks really good. I love the music. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right. Let's go. We got a game. We got to look. It's Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving, my entire life, I would sit and play a Nintendo. So I like to play retro games on Thanksgiving because it makes me feel good. Also, if anyone out there wants to jump in the gaming room, Navy, Menace, anybody, I'm in the gaming room in case you want to come in and hang. No pressure. Now I need to find my. I want to show you the Nintendo DS first. So let's do that first. Then I'm going to show you the Nintendo Advance. The Game Boy Advance. So hold up. Games, emulation. Right here. And let's throw this bad boy up now. Need this over here. So what's the best way to do this? So we can either put it right there. Okay. We can put, let me load a game. Let's start with Phoenix Wright, Metroid Prime, Dragon Quest, Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow, blah, blah, blah. Let's do Castlevania. So what's the best way to do this is to put it like this, and we can make it a vertical view. So we've got the top screen and the bottom screen right here. So top screen and bottom screen. And honestly, you guys probably won't need to see my... Well, let's see here. Better. What's view horizontal? Window size 1.5 or so I can either like put it up like see here. Window size 3 times. This will view window size 4 times. It's too big. Man, I don't want that shit. Look like that. One more time. Fuck it. Let's just do it this way. I don't know if this is going to work. Because this is the main screen and this is the clicky screen. Here, we're going to do it like this. This is how we're going to do it. So first of all, let's go ahead and shrink this a little bit. Perfect. Put the OBS Studio somewhere where I can see everything. I want this to be bigger for you guys than it is for me. So that. Okay. Okay, this will work. All right, now I'm just gonna show you how the Nintendo DS works because it's so freaking cool. Let me see what you guys can see. All right, that's cool. Now remember, I've got another screen right here, but you're not gonna be able to see it. All right, game start. Oh shit, you need to be able to see it. You're gonna have to see it. All right, fuck it. We're gonna get it. Let me get this set up. We're just gonna do it like this for now. All right, let's just try to get this started here. So I can use the mouse to control this bottom part, and then I use my controller to do the top part. We need to just go ahead and do it like this. Fuck it. So we want to do a window capture, and this will be emulation window capture. Right? And then, yep, we're going to capture that. And I'll put this bad boy like right here. Middle. All right, perfect. This looks like.
What's up, Bubba?
Yo, just chilling, man. Just chilling. Trying to get my emulators working and all that, so that I'm gonna start doing little videos where I play some of these games and show everybody like the good ones and stuff. It's my goal.
Sounds good. I like it.
You know what? I want a shoot 'em up. So let me find a shoot 'em up too. Let's do something actiony. So let's find like a Nintendo DS shoot 'em up, or a shmup. And maybe get the best Nintendo DS shoot 'em up or something and try that. Man, what's up, dude? Like, hasn't it been a fucking crazy day or two? What do you think?
Yeah, it has. It's been kind of nuts, and especially around the holidays and stuff. Like, you figure you just leave people alone on the holidays. Just have a little bit of like mutual respect for people and be like, you know, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. You know, we're just gonna leave people alone. Nope. We gotta attack everybody.
Well, I think it's just been kind of funny. I know that sounds bad, but it has kind of been funny. Because it's like almost a haha, told you so situation's been going on here. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. I got a whole thing. Shoot 'em up. All right. Then let's sort these by. Damn it. How do I sort them by like popular? Shit. Oh, these are all the shoot 'em ups. These are it. Okay. Alright, let's try it. I think this is Japanese, though. Oh, I don't care. Okay, this game looks dumb. Let's try a different one. Yeah, it's been one of those, you know, really weird. You would think that with everything going on, with like, how many times does it have to happen where some big horrible tragedy like this, you know, comes up, and then what we're seeing happens because of it. It's getting there's too many of them to ignore it now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of like it just multiplies, and it's just nuts. Like, I don't understand how people don't have something better to do.
Oh, well, I mean, that's pretty obvious, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
They never have had anything to do other than attack people. Okay, Nano Stray. Wait, bullet hell. Here we go. This is like supposed to be the best one, so let's try it. Oh, I got an English patch for it. Nice. So we don't even have to see it in Japanese. We can see it in English. That's crazy. Oh, damn. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. How long until we get it? Okay, we got a new game coming in like 2 minutes. So until then, we're going to try to find one more just so we got something to do until then. You ever play Game Boy or Nintendo DS or anything like that, Navy?
I played a Game Boy back in the day, but not the DS.
Oh man, they're really good. You would think they're not that good because it's a portable. These are portable systems, but just like the Switch is an awesome system, these are really good.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of the Sega, whatever the Sega one was. I can't remember the portable little play thing. I was going to get one for deployments, and I never did. I ended up getting a little DVD player instead. But yeah, they're awesome.
Now you just grab a Switch because Switches can play like even, you know, like games like Skyrim and shit like that. You can get them on the Switch. Every game ever you can get on the Switch now. So. Everybody keeps telling me to play Phoenix Wright. I'm thinking we should try it out. What the hell? I want to play that. It looks stupid. That's Japanese, so I can't play it. Okay. Well, let's try this one. It looks like our other game's done. Cool. All right, now let's grab it. Oh shit, I need to grab it from the download. Oh, we've got like 10 seconds left. So we're gonna try this bullet hell game. After I try that, we're gonna play a little bit of DS. Then I'm gonna do some Tarky runs and go to bed. But it's been a really nice, chill stream. I kind of like reacting. Maybe I'm gonna become a reaction channel. Maybe I should become a reaction channel. I don't know. All right,
I used to do a little bit of many things.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is called Death Label. Try out Death Label. See if it's shit. So who knows? See what's up. I think it's cool that we can play like these old systems that exist. We can play like every game for those old systems now. Just so it's so tight that they're you know, saved for people to play forever.
Well, and it's really cool that like the retro gaming became a thing, you know, and it brings it back so that, you know, those of us that grew up with these games can go back and play them now, and I like it a lot.
Oh shit, wrong button. Okay, I'm a little confused at why I have like a maxed out. Oh, okay, this is probably like the first level is always maxed out in these games. And then watch, he's gonna knock my ship down, he's gonna kill me. I'm gonna lose all my stuff and have to start over from the beginning. Watch, I guarantee it, dude.
That was the irritating thing about games like this all the time.
Oh shit. Dude, I watched the Kevin Smith movie. It's called like Something Hosers. Something Hosers. I forget what it was. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad.
Jess says, saw you last night on the HBO Brittany Murphy doc. Congrats on your exposure.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, that was really cool of the documentary makers. You know, I'm such a popular YouTuber, they had to grab my clips. So, I mean, what do you expect me to do when I'm so popular? I'm just being silly. No, that was really cool of him, though. Is this the whole game? I think this might be it, dude. I don't know. I got like a bunch of these little ships that like sit beside my main ship, and we gotta blow this shit up. So, okay, let's do it. Okay, we did it. All right, let's roll. Oh my God, this is getting hard. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. This game is so confusing. This game is so confusing. Is it just a bullet hell boss rush? Is this all this is? I mean, it's pretty cool, but what the hell's this do? Oh yeah, it's starting to get a little crazy. I'll give him that much. Oh, it's in Japanese. I can't see it. I'm gonna try one more time, but I don't know if I like this game. I really do think it is just a big, like, boss rush type thing. Right? Alright, that's enough of this. Really, I think the Castlevanias and the Metroids will be... But, what is actually awesomely fun, I have come to find out, is if I know how to... if I remember where I put the damn thing. Hold on. I think it's under Document. Documents, install. It called, what's that other handheld called? Fuck, it's the Game Boy Advance. Oh, I remember. Okay, there, got it. Now this is a cool emulator. Oh, and I can go full screen on this one too. So this is a really cool emulator because it allows you to play any game on the regular Game Boy, the Game Boy Color, or the Game Boy Advance. It does all of them. And I was playing like Metroid Fusion or Zero Mission, and it was tight. Try Fusion here. Yeah. Here we go. All right. I mean, graphics are looking good so far. Okay, that's how I do my missiles. Oh, that's right. There's only 2 buttons on this damn thing. Okay. Nice. I got my first energy tank. All right, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, that's how you do it. You go like this, then you jump. All right. Did I kill it? Oh God, I didn't kill it. Come here, motherfucker. Oh my God, I almost lost it. Tight. Dude, this game really does have badass graphics. These games do. It's pretty crazy. Music is great too. Yeah, I feel bad for Kay, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, especially during this time.
Yeah, I mean, she's going through like something really fucked up and she shouldn't have to deal with this. How's she supposed to even respond or care what's going on right now? Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's why they're doing it.
Yeah, they're just trying to hit somebody at a very vulnerable time. They know it. And if someone tried to do it to them, they would, you know, lose their shit all over the place. But that's just the kind of people they are.
Oh, yeah. Where in the hell do I go here? Navigation room. Oh, I see.
I just hope that Kay's ignoring us right now what she's going through.
I do too.
The time she's going through.
Yep. I hope she's not even like caring about any of this. She's letting other people like respond and handle it, because Kay doesn't have to respond unless what they say is valid. Nothing that they have said is even slightly valid, so she doesn't need to burden herself with this.
Well, no yell and scream about it for a while. If she doesn't respond, it'll die out because people stop watching. They stop listening to them. It's already happening. You know, like there's like nobody really paying attention of any consequence. And so, you know, like when she's done, she's in a place where she can do it. If she wants to respond back, she can, you know, do her thing. But, you know, they're not gonna stop though.
Most everybody is just laughing, just pointing and laughing. That's all anyone's doing.
And you know, that's the thing, is it really just makes them look foolish and childish and just, you know, horrible human beings. And they just keep doing it, not realizing that they're, you know, obviously it's, you know, it's who they are. They can't stop themselves.
Well, they talk about reputation all the time, right? You'd think,
yeah,
they would actually like wise up that this is what damages that. Oh my god, I gotta get a Game Boy, man. These Game Boy Advance games are tight. Uh-oh. I love the story, dude. I love the storyline.
They did have good storylines. I admit that they did.
Main elevator damaged, unusable for some time. Unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, not human. I'll report when I know more. Listen closely. The X in Sector 1 invaded atmosphere. They wanted to with their knees. Already reproducing. Clear 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Okay. Get moving. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if Samus was like, okay. Every time Samus was told to do something. Okay. I would laugh. I would giggle.
Yep, pretty much.
It's honestly pretty fucking boring watching them all do it. Because they all just chirp the same, like they're all just robot sheep, bro. They just all chirp the same thing. I'm chirping my narrative. That's right. Hated this. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Error, error. Somebody opposed us.
And it's just grown people throwing temper tantrums. And oh, it hurt my feelings. Meh.
Damn, I'm already getting powered up to all hell. This is tight. Dude, Navy, did you see where I tagged you really late last night?
I did not. I think I was asleep.
It was a Spanish show. I forget the name of it now because I have no idea how to pronounce it or anything. It was like something like Okiglios or something. Anyway, it was this girl, Roberta, and it was this show, and I was watching it, and I could almost understand it. Like, when they were speaking Spanish, like, because I did Latin, and I did French, and I've had a lot of, you know, like, I've always liked watching Spanish television and shit. But anyway, I tagged you because I didn't know if you'd be able to, like, tell me what was happening and stuff like that in the clip that I sent you, but... Dude, I should pull it up. Dude, I should pull it up. Shit. Oh, wait, what's Menace doing? Oh, God. Oh, man. Dude, everyone who talks about him on Twitter, he responds in a butthurt I want to pull it up on the screen, but I'm not going to, but... Oh, oof. Ooh, damn. Oof. Ooh, damn. Oofs. Menace. Let's run interchange. Me likey. The Metroid. I'm gonna upload a video of me playing Metroid. I don't know how many of you will watch it, but luckily, that's not how I make judgments on what I upload. I upload things that make me happy. So if you want to see me play some retro games, good news. I'm gonna be playing some damn retro games here soon. And I think you guys should try to open your mind and watch some gameplay videos, because I've been watching them lately, and this is why I'm gonna start uploading some gameplay videos of my own. It's actually pretty fucking awesome watching, like if I find YouTubers I like and they play a game, I've actually been watching them play it and getting into it. I'm starting to open my mind to that type of content, and that's why I'm thinking about doing it myself. So hopefully you guys will like it. If not, no biggie. But I want to do some retro. I want to do some retro playthroughs. All right, so let's see if we can murder some fools real quick before bed. Why not? How? It's only 12:50. Okay. Do a run or two. Did you see what's in General Navy?
Yeah, what minutes dropped? Yeah, I saw it. It's laughable. It's it's crazy.
I mean, could you imagine? See, I barely use Twitter. I'll throw things out on Twitter. If I have an opinion, I'll throw something on Twitter, you know, whatever it is. But I don't use it really that often, right? So the point I'm trying to make, though, could you imagine sitting there and looking at Twitter all day and having to respond to every single thing every person says and then getting so pissed and upset about everything? Like, oofsies. Omega oofsies. All right, scav run on the interchange. Just to see what we can grab. And I think Menace is going to jump in and we might do a PMC run on interchange. So that'd be tight.
BCP is going to jump in a couple minutes too.
Oh, nice, nice. We'll do a couple runs then, all of us.
And we have a Darth Chaz.
Oh, shit, good, because I got a mutant I have to give back to Darth Chaz from last night.
Nice.
Very true, Spackle, and it was really, really crazy. If Tarkov had a sword of Farragal from the Commodore 64, that could be interesting in a non-firearms play. Very true. Very true. I have been thinking about trying to play some like Commodore games, but I think I'm going to more just talk about what the... I think I might do a video where I talk about what the Commodore was and why people... Like, some people look at it and they're like, it seems so basic. Ironically, because the code was basic. That was... Anyway... Commodore coding joke, a computer nerd coding joke. But I think people, if I did a video to try to explain to people why, you know, the Commodore is such a historical and interesting thing, I think it'd be good. Come on, let's go. We're supposed to... Tarkov, you started to say it would be quicker load-ins and stuff. I want to get a scav run in real quick before the peeps jump in here. You're gonna be running interchange, Darth Chaz.
Nice.
You've been going to the Kiba store. One wall of Kiba has 5.56 AKs, and the other wall has the other kind, the M4s, 5.56 M4s, 5.56 AKs, and M4s. I'm going there right now, actually. And good, the round's almost over, so that means that you know, I might get lucky. Now, I might not get lucky, and I might get killed. You never know, so... Oh, yeah, dude. Man, Tarkov's feeling really good. Something about the settings I've got set up. It's feeling really good. All right. If I'm correct, the storefront should be right over here. Kiba store. Dude, the scavs on interchange are ferocious once they start spawning in. Oh my god, it's like trying to fight off waves of zombies when you're in there with the PMC. They spawn in. If only PMCs would work together, we could kill waves of scavs. Alright, so where are we here? What are these rooms? What are these built? Oh shit. Shit ton of scavs. What's up, y'all? Maybe I can get these guys to run with me if I get them, I know how to get them to go, to hang out. Hey, what's up, bro? Where you at? Oh my god, look at all of them. They're all spawning in. Hey, help me. Come on, dude. Damn it. I don't know where this store is. Sometimes I have such a hard time finding... Wait a minute. Right here? I just pass it? Shit, the door's not open, man. That sucks. Sucky. There's no power turned on and the door's not open. That never happens to any of us.
No, nothing.
No, nothing. I'll just shoot you. I'm screaming. Oh, now that the door's not open, I need to find some loot. What is some of these good stores, man? I wish I knew where TechLight was. TechLight.
Randolph says he'd be happy to join you on that Commodore 64 stream. He had a lot of experience
nice.
with it in elementary school.
Oh yeah, dude. Be tight. I'll hit you up. I'm gonna do an upload with it, but that's just as easy. I'm gonna do like a little bit of some games with it, explain what people used it for, and I mean, it was basically an early Nintendo in the form of a computer. And then when the Nintendo came out, there'd been a little bit of a advance in the technology. So, like Nintendo games look so basic, but when you really look at how the Nintendo scrolled and the games that could be programmed on it if they knew what they were doing, it was a pretty impressive piece of hardware. And then from there, it just blew up. Like the Super Nintendo had the potential to really tell stories and have really good gameplay, and it would set the standard going forward. And now look at where we are with Tarkov. Tarkov's an example of how far, you know, technology can go in just a few years. Hopefully in the future they'll fix the cheater problem for online games. Interchange really isn't that confusing of a map. It seems really big and confusing, but once you run it a little bit, you start to figure it out really fast. I don't see any dead bodies. It's almost like there were no PMCs. What's up, bruh? Almost like there were no PMCs that fought here. There was no scavs that died. Nothing. I'm gonna do a video on Kevin Smith and how he went from like this like punk rock movie writer into a crony of the system in just a couple years. Like he is such a crony.
Simp, I think, is the word you're looking for.
Oh my goodness, he is. And it sucks because I loved his early movies. I loved Mallrats, Chasing Amy. You know, back when you had to go rent a movie and then roll the dice to where if it was good or not because you couldn't look it up on the internet and see what it was. Like now, you can look up a show on the net and, you know, basically know every detail about it before you even decide to watch it or not.
Yeah, I know, he
Watch.
destroyed Masters of the Universe.
Oh, he really did. It's disgusting what he did to He-Man. Disgusting.
Randolph says there were also some businesses using the Commodore 64 for their retail ordering accounting systems back in the 80s.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. There's modified. They've got modified units that'll pop up a lot. They actually, some of them can fetch a pretty price tag because they're these kind of like modified systems. So I really don't understand people that, like, there are people out there that try to build their own and make their own now. I don't get that. Because you might as well just make like a, you know, a more powerful computer. Like, waste all those resources to build this like old school chip set. Just throw a new chip in it. Just emulate. Emulation is the way of the future. I'm not the kind of person who thinks that you have to go out and try to collect the library of video games and all this. I'm the type of person who thinks you should be able to emulate and the old games once you know how like music becomes like whatever it's called, like common copyright or whatever, and like doesn't have like a hardcore copyright anymore after a while. I think that should be true for video games and emulation. Why I have a lot of problems with Nintendo and the way they treat their older systems. They want you to pay like all this money to buy the same game that you bought 10 years ago when they release it on a new system, and it's just stupid. Ridiculous, honestly. Yep, this is Tarkov now. Scavs don't fight each other. Scavs can't fight each other. This is the new Tarkov. I can't run around popping scavs in the damn head. Alright, I'm gonna head towards extract so I can get everybody in. A cleaner, it ain't worth shit. I really want to play that Phoenix Wright game, though. Like, it's pretty funny. You know what would be funny if we got Nate to play it? Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Lawyer's perspective on the lawyer video game.
That would be good.
That's a funny idea for a video. Nate is killing it, man. Oof.
Yeah, all the law nerds have been just killing it on the live streams.
Yeah, man, that Rittenhouse propelled them out, and they're all doing a great job keeping their new audience entertained and engaged. Nate's really good at that. I used to be good at that too. When I was trying. Gotta get back into the swing of things myself.
Wait, I thought all this time you were just making stuff up.
That's right. Yep. Alright, extract, here I come. Have both extracts here. Oh yeah. What I'm gonna try to hit this stash on my way out because I don't have enough loot. DCP Menace, if you're running with this, I'm almost done, y'all. Heading toward the extract, y'all. So weird seeing like how everything's unfolding because it's like the fall just can't be far enough. Like they can't far enough. Donatos. Dude said Donatos. And none of the stashes are hit. None of the doors are open. No dead bodies. Nothing. Nothing going on. Man, that helmet actually looks pretty badass. What is this? It's a level 2 helmet, but the problem is you can't hear shit when it's on your head. If you could wear earphones with it, it'd be a badass helmet. Oh, damn, that's awesome. You can see the tracer. Oh, that's tight. I want to use all my bullets in case I get in a fight, though.
What's going on, BCP?
Hey.
Yo, do you want to do interchange or do you want to do fac attack?
I don't
Down
care.
for
You
fac
let me know.
attacks. Fac attacks are a little more exciting. I'll let Menace pick when he gets here.
Oh, after a couple of weeks, he's finally going to grace us with his presence.
Well, yeah, no, he has been busy. He's got new puppies too.
Yeah, I know. I just got to bust his balls a little bit.
I need a video of his new puppies. I need a video of the puppies whenever he can, so we can show them on stream to everybody. That'd be tight. That'd be tight. I think the peeps out there, would you watch a video of Menace's puppies? Would you watch it? Hey, guys, and audience, we need names for Menace's new puppies. I think one should be named Silverfish.
Oh no!
Why would
don't
you do
that? Poor dog. Yeah.
What's a cute name for a dog? It may not be a cute name for a silver flap adult, but it would be a good name for a dog, I think. How about Boom Master? Or Boomer. Oh my god, that's a cute name for a dog. Because, you know, when a dog barks, boom, 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 boom. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Somebody tell me, is the name Boomer not a cute ass name for a Great Dane?
Boomy McBoomface.
I think it is. McBoomerton, Boomy McBoomerton. All right, I got one more stash to hit, and then I'm out. It's right here, too. My god, dude, I love how you can see the bullets fly out of this thing. It looks so awesome flying through the air. All right, where is this stash? It's either right here, right over here. Right there. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright, I got a Thor. Got a effing Thor, dude. That's a $60,000 level 4 suit of armor. Love it when I get armor suits out of these stashes. Oh my god! Oh my god, I got a Gazelle! Alright, gotta drop all this ammo.
Menace is just destroying him on Twitter.
Is he? Oh my god, I want to see it. Shit,
Yeah,
dude, I
in
have to
general.
drop the propane if I don't... I'm gonna have to drop the Thor. What if I... Is there a way for me to carry this? No. Fuck. The Gazelle is a level 5 suit of armor, and it's worth like 120. Thor is only like 60. General? Alright, I'll take a look at it. Oh no, it's not that one dude. That John dude. Oh, he's one of the biggest cult member dingbats I've ever seen in my life, dude. I feel bad for him. He's such a dingbat.
Yeah,
what a
D-Nice did a great
run!
game.
Oh, no. You sure you want to end the transfer? No. Almost lost all my shit. Dude, this music makes me want to watch The Internet Historian. He uses this song, and it's so good. Excellent run. Got a Gazelle, Propane. I probably got 300 thou out of that run, minimum. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh my God, Menace, you're gonna make him cry. Ooh, he ain't gonna respond, Menace. That dingbat ain't responding. He's crying right now. He's curled up. He's curled up in a ball, bawling his eyes out right now. Why does Menace have to destroy my fantasy world? Ah! Stop destroying my fantasy world, Menace. Silverfish, help me. They're owning me with facts and logic. And evidence. Help. Oh, that was poor dingbat. Right. I'm good. Oh, let me grab my money. Okay. All right. Let's go. Key is to not get overly geared. Because when you get overly geared, that's when you end up, you know, getting put into a really bad spawn. Oh my God, Menace destroyed that fool, bro. Holy. How do they get things so wrong all the time, dude? Like, what is it?
And they're so confident about all the things that they're wrong about. It's so funny.
Everybody can see it now. They can't play off of their normal tactic now. Okay, also, I need to take I got a long-range gun now. It's not really... Should take some kind of pistol, you know, something to... I got an idea. I'm effing starving. Bow now, bow now, bow now, bow now, bow now. I gotta start bringing that green ice out. You can trade green ice for rip ammo. 9mm rip ammo. It's insane.
You gonna bring in that mutant?
Yep. Thanks for reminding me, or I wouldn't have done it too. Right here, Mark 47. It's got 1 mag of ammo in it, so you're good. You just need to bring mags. Could you imagine trying to sue somebody on YouTube? Could you imagine? Could you imagine doing that? I can't imagine.
So crazy. It's so crazy.
It's scary. Thinking his whole life is going to be fucked because he was a dumbass. Harassed somebody for years and then decided to harass them by suing them. It's like the ultimate stage of perpetual shit harassment. Lobster shit harassment. I need a bigger bag. Okay. Space in the stash.
Yeah, Kirsten, that's right. Especially suing someone you stalked.
Oh, yeah. Harassed and lied on. Like, literally having piece of evidence after piece of evidence put in front of him showing that he's lying about her. And then him, instead of being like, you know what? Bad idea. I should not do this. He's like, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot. Bang, bang. Okay.
Well, that's why I've always said there is a delusional aspect to all this, right? Like they're living, especially him, living in this delusion that they're right and or righteous or doing it for justice. Yeah, it's complete horseshit, but they have fallen off the deep end so far. There's no getting back.
All right, here we go. Interchange. Fuck, I need a flashlight. Am I gonna be flashlight? No, I want to flashlight my pistol. Ah, you're right, bro. And when you get these, you never want to have a bunch. You never want to surround yourself with people who disrespect you to the point where they're always going to agree with you. Because if you do that, that's when you're going to get yourself in one of these types of situations. I need armor? I don't. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. Change left side 2200. We're gonna go in the evening. We're gonna get into Kibit and we're gonna get out. And I'm stupid. 1 second. Grab a scope. But I know what kind I want. You know, he's the one that wants to go and stand across from her in a courtroom while she presents what she's gonna like what he does is he is so narrow-minded. he tells himself that he will never get in trouble for anything that he did. Because if you look at each individual thing that is there, he can say, well, that's not harassment. At each individual thing. So every individual thing, he can say, it's not harassment. But the issue is that Katie isn't going to produce a bunch of, like, individual stuff. She's going to produce a pattern that I've never in my life, being on YouTube for this long, seen anything like it.
And that's where it's going to be faced with, you know,
Oh, shit. Menace has more. They're literally losing their mind thinking that, like, some account talking to them is Menace on a sock.
Well, because they fully believe that the only people who don't see things the way they do is, like, our group, right? Like Menace and you and Negative and stuff. So if someone else comes in who's an outsider looking at this and says, no, you're wrong, like, oh, that must be the sock account for one of these guys because they're the only ones who are, you know, don't see things the way we do. They don't see things the right way. But no, it's the truth is that you ask any normal person out there, give them a whole little rundown of this, and they're going to agree that this is fuck nuts crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just take a neutral person and present them what's there. And it'll be nice when Katie finally drops her response publicly. Because I know there are people out there that have seen it and they've said that it's going to literally destroy him. From a YouTube perspective, in the lawsuit, that it just completely decimates him. And I believe you show her side and his side both to people, and they're going to be like, this motherfucker is going down. Because she's not going after him for defamation. She's going after him for stalking and harassment. It's going to be insane.
this goes to show you how communities, conspiracy communities form. You know, we've debunked conspiracies for a long time.
When have we ever been able to watch as a conspiracy community forms from the ground up and turns into an extremist ideology that won't face reality in any way? People will say, well, you saw that with Q. Not at a personal level like we did here.
Yeah, Menace says it's too late for him to jump in tonight.
All right, I'm probably only going to do a run or two anyway, Menace. I'm exhausted and hungry, so... later than it always gets. I start talking and then the time flies. Like I don't even know, man. Like I think I'm gonna do a couple live streams like Katie and a few other people do, where they go live and they present 10 or 20 minutes worth of stuff and then end it. I think I'm gonna try that out. Wow, I forgot how insane these hunters are. Oh shit, Chaz, you're gonna want your gun, aren't you?
Yep.
It's right there. It's right there. What was that? I saw a red light flash inside there. Must have been an error, a render error or something.
I have both the keys if we need them.
Yeah, I got them too, inner and outer. We got to turn the power on if we're going to want to do it, though. You can just tell the power's not on right now. There's nothing lit up at all. I wonder if we should just go over to the let's go over and pull power. I mean, we can do it real easy. Okay, be careful. We might run into people running into the, running in there. Might want to slow down a little bit. Oh, good. Okay, they're fighting over there. Good. Damn, this game is pretty. Alright, keep an eye on each other. I don't want to get in a fight and not know who's who and then get fucked up. Oh.
Well, April, that's a good question. Apparently he got a job, and you know, I don't know if that $13 an hour is going to cover all his court costs, but we'll see.
And it's crazy, like, I think that whole thing is just so he can say to people, like, look, I'm paying for my lawsuit too. It's like, dude, keep your money and fucking enjoy yourself. Go do things and buy things and be happy. Quit fucking trying to fuck with Katie. Oh, shit.
What?
Listen. Hear that?
I hear nothing.
One's moving around out there. Coming to you guys. Look at that. Dude's over there somewhere. He might be in the building. I might have heard him through the wall, but could be underground right here too, and so that's not a good thing. Oh yeah, power's not on yet, man. Hold on, it might be. Hold on, the top of that would be lit up, I think. That's the thing, up there. We'll have to find out. I can't tell if power's on or not. I guess we'll find out. I think that big light up there comes on or something, like... Power's on. Fuck a duck. It's all been searched out too. Everything's been hit. Then... Yeah, it has. All of it's been hit. So it's not the tall one. Not that one. It's that one that'll be on. Right there. Okay.
I don't know. I think Manya's the best thing that's ever happened to the entire story because it's constant comedic relief. Constant comedic relief, just non-stop.
Oh, I agree. It's almost like she's a parody.
Yeah.
Of a real person commenting.
No. Nope. Absolutely, man. There's no way that she's not just a troll. She's just a troll who is a contrarian. All right, they're right around here. We'll try to be kind of careful up here. Right up here. Over here. Careful. Hear that?
Fuck you up, granata!
Got him.
Far left.
I'm dead.
One down, one PMC down.
Changing mag.
Another one. Yeah, BCP.
I'm back around the corner.
Oh, fuck. I'm out of leg. I can't move and this dude's on me. You bleed. Coming. Can't painkiller right now. Comes. Careful, he can see you when you come out.
Where are you at?
I'm laying down trying to avoid him so I can get a painkiller because I can't move because my leg's fucked.
Oh yeah, he's way down there. Alright, I see him.
Fuck, I'm gonna try to come to you because I'm bleeding bad. I'm gonna die. I'm bleeding out heavy. He's gonna run on me. Try to blast him when he runs up. I'm gonna heal so he comes. Get ready to pull the switch on him here. I hit him hard with rip ammo. That's probably why he's chilling. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hit him. Breathing hard.
I'd have died, dude. 2 heavy bleeds, bro. What the hell? I'm gonna try to fix my leg really quick because it's my leg. Can't believe I got healed, dude. I can't believe I survived that. Oh my god. I'm gonna look for his body or for him being up. Oh yeah, there he is. I just hit him hard, bro. There's another one behind him. There's 2 of them. Good thing I didn't have any fucking gear, though. Oh, shit. I did kill one.
I killed his buddy.
Shouldn't Redcliffe? No, he took you out too, huh?
I don't know who I killed. It's question marked out.
Yeah, no, I saw the guy that killed you was Redcliffe.
Oh.
Same dude that took me out.
Oh, fuck, you got me.
That was a good fight.
Red Cloud.
All right. Back attack, and then I gotta go to bed. Doing real good, though. I got some money and shit. Oh, yeah. Shit, I got Menace's mags, dude. Oh my god, do you think he'd be pissed if I used a couple of them?
Probably not.
They're full of
I'm sure he'd be
Golnick.
okay with it.
Alright. Full of a Golnick. That's expensive.
I can buy some mags for him if he's that butthurt about it. I'm only sitting on like 15 mil. Oh, hell.
Damn, I need more of those F1 grenades for this quest that I gotta do, but I can't buy anymore. You can only get 4 of them at a time. Oh, how much are these things? I'm gonna grab a backpack off the floor.
Oh hell, backpack.
Head run.
Now I'm mad. I bought 60 rounds of BP for that round.
Wish there was a mount. I want to use a handguard on this MP5, but whatevs.
Either of you guys cook this weekend?
But we had some ham and stuff.
I did my first brine and then smoked a 16-pounder. Turned out pretty damn good.
Nice.
I love my smoker.
Yeah, I love my busy too.
Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
Gonna have to break down and get one of those pellet smokers.
I don't know, but I need something to eat. I'm about to go destroy some food.
Yeah, actually, that pellet smoker is gonna be one of my next purchases.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can get them where they're like belt fed and all kinds of crazy stuff.
To do smoke it as it cooks or something?
Yeah, so it cooks at low heat, like 225, 250, and smokes it while it cooks, and you know you can put all kinds of different wood chips and stuff in it. And then for a brine, I basically did some alchemy and then tossed half a bottle of Evan Williams in it.
Dude, I've been eating this Louisiana special or something, like it's some type of hot sauce. Really good.
My brother-in-law asked me what I was putting in the brine, and I was like, a little bit of this and that until the ghosts of my ancestors say, that's good enough.
Dude, I think the MP5 is too small. Either that or the drum mag is too small. Like, there's something too small about the MP5. Might be just a drum mag.
Yeah, the drum mag looks way too small on that. Was it like
There's
90 rounds?
50, but there's no way 50 rounds fit in that little mag, let alone the size of it compared to the hand. Like, it's like that big around in real life. Like, that wouldn't... But they do scan them in and try to make it perfect, so I don't know. Left side. Fuck, why is I got rip ammo in here, bro? You guys getting shot already?
Yeah, I'm getting shot at. Oh, fucker broke my arm.
Oh, tell me he's dead. No, he's still up. I can't believe it. Oh, I killed the bitch with the grenade.
Nice. I'll teach that bastard.
Hey, where are you guys at?
Over by the pump house.
Oh. You're under it? Nope, he's right there.
There's one up by the med tent. He's down.
One downstairs still. Be careful.
You guys both downstairs?
Yeah. I'm at the bottom of the ramp here, packing a mag.
I need a backpack. I gotta go search those idiots I killed for a backpack.
The one dude's got a tourist backpack.
Better than nothing.
You over there by the forklift?
Yep. Ooh.
Where are they? I see you.
Towards the stage.
I'm dead.
No way.
Just got grenaded.
Got you.
XUS Spartan XUX.
A player. Uh-oh.
Нехороший вы, блядь, человек.
I think he's up on the server platform.
Need to bomb him then. You running BCP?
Yes. Somebody laughing up here. I'm at 10, I think.
2 people just spawned in at least.
There's still someone over by med tent. There's somebody to the right also.
I think that's the dude that killed Chaz. I'm gonna grenade him. Hey, Lauren, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Definitely. So good to see you. I always wonder about you and everybody when I don't see anyone for a day or so. What was that?
One down.
Careful, we got a player that has somewhere. I don't know where.
Bastard!
I don't know, dude. I don't think he was by the server area. I think he's somewhere
He
else.
was. I saw him over there. I shot at him.
Wants to come loot him, I guarantee.
Oh, look at him, goddamn pussy!
Hear him. Dead body over there. Might have got him with a grenade, man. What'd you have on you, Chaz?
Oh, jeez, an AK 74U, fast empty. I don't even remember.
Fast empty helmet.
Yeah. And he got me right there by the forklift next to the servers.
I hope that's UBCP.
Two of them.
I don't see. Fuck, there he is. Oh, I'm dead.
Where was he
There
at?
he was.
Where was he at?
It's hard to tell, man. Fuck, I'm running. That was him. He shot me. That was him. Oh my god, dude, you melted him.
I mean, that's all I've been doing this round. Where'd you head to?
Trying to find a spot that makes sure I'm healed. Okay, I'm good. I say we get the F out of here. Chaz, I can't even find. That's him. That's the dude. And I can't even find Chaz's body.
We ain't been able to get close enough to him.
Dude's holding the top.
Yeah, he got me right next to the forklift, right by the servers.
Damn, I wish there was a bigger backpack laying around. Fuck.
Shit, dude, I had a pilgrim on.
Oh, you did? Fuck.
Ах ты ебагала!
Well, where you at, you little bastard?
He's under us. Oh, he's up here, under us, up here. I don't know, dude. Under us.
Not anymore, he ain't.
Вон он,
Good get.
Get him?
Yeah, there's another dude I got. Fuck, that's him. They're following us. They're trying to come after us.
Get it, the med tent's open.
It's open. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I opened it.
You open the med tent extract?
Yep.
We gotta go. Yep. That dude's like playing weird. There's something weird about this guy. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm extracting. Oh, is that you?
That's me.
How'd you get there so fast? I thought you were behind me that whole time. You teleported.
And I ducked around. There's a spot right between the med tent and the red wall. There's a spot you can jump over a railing.
I know where you did that. All right.
Ooh, 7 of
Oh,
them.
Lauren, you didn't have to do that, but my God, thank you if you did. It's been a rough week, but you guys are off. All right, checking her out. Gotta close this up. That down. Got 5 scabbies. Looks like 5.
From 39.
Oh, thank you, Lauren. You're too good to me. Thank you. Definitely will.
I hope everybody did, honestly. Life's too short. Things happen in an instant. Too much negativity out there. So I hope everybody, you know. I had one of those days where I woke up in a miserable mood. And I shouldn't have been. But I couldn't help it. You know, I couldn't control it. Let myself just be in a miserable mood for a... So, I luckily worked my way out of it. Got things together, and I said to myself, you know, I don't feel like streaming. I was like, I don't feel like streaming. I don't feel like... And then I was like, you know what? Fuck that nonsense. I'm streaming. At least gonna stream for a little bit. So I powered it up and came in and did it. But you know what? You know what's been getting me down about streaming? It's talking about this stuff. I get it in my head that I got to talk about this garbage. And we've got to talk about, you know, there's an update to that Roanoke story that I love. That's like one of my favorite stories ever. I want to talk about that tomorrow. And then I've got a Lily Singh video that's so bad that it's freaking hilarious. And we have to watch it. I think I might upload. So bad. Dude, she literally just does this joke where she's like, the Jonas brother that I like had a crush on, when I found out he was white, I became a lesbian. And then the cue laugh track. And I'm sitting there like, was that a joke? Was that just a joke or a statement? It's like, I'm glad you're a lesbian, but wait a minute, that didn't make sense. I'm all like, Jonas brother, check. Something about him being white, check. Now you're a lesbian. It doesn't make sense. It's just not make sense. It definitely doesn't make sense as a joke. And we're gonna have to watch that shit because, man, I'm gonna just... I've been stopping myself from watching more of it because I was like, that's it. Stop it. I want to watch it with the stream. I want to watch it on either like a video reaction or a live stream reaction, or maybe do a live stream reaction and upload it or something. Because I'm like, what the hell does this mean? Anyway.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy, man? This new form of like... It's not. It's just... What it is racism. And there's this new wave idea that you can't be racist if ... And that is a racist ideology. Anybody can. You shouldn't be looking like, even if you're... Look, here's the deal. Here in the United States, the majority of people are a certain race or a certain color. They may not be a certain, like, you know, they may not have descended from the same place, but they're all a certain color, right? Well, in other countries, that's not the case. There are countries where It's just not the case, obviously. So does that mean that in those countries that if you're white, that all these things apply? Of course not. It doesn't apply anywhere. But the scary part isn't that. The scary part is whatever is going on is causing society to act this way and have a percentage of people that either pretend to agree with it or agree with it. And really, it's divisiveness. It's literal divisiveness being pushed on us. And people, for some reason, are accepting it and defending it and backing it. And it's scary because we act like we're safe. We act like we are sitting in this country and there's no threat of another war, a world war, or anything like that happening. And the reason why it's so scary is if you historically look back, there are agendas. And I'm not saying that this is the agenda. I'm saying that in total, there are things that you will do to weaken a country. So divisiveness, not a specific agenda, but an agenda of divisiveness is what will be affected upon a country before another country, another superpower, another group tries to wage a war with that country. And so, what's the best thing you can do before you get in a war with the country? Have them start fighting with themselves, cause a civil war, then go in there. It's guaranteed to be a better outcome. So all I'm saying is, I don't know what's going on. I don't care what's going on. The only way this stops is if everybody stops. Anytime someone, I don't give a shit which side, no, which way. Screw the Republican, Democrat, left, right, split type of system, because there's no way the majority of people in the United States just happen to have 50.2% be left and 49 point whatever percent being right, or however it is. It would just equal out to be like 70% is one, 20%, 30% is the other, and then, you know, you got other percentages that equal out to 100 is what I'm saying. So what I mean is, the reason why they act like it's such a 50-50 split between Republicans and Democrats is because it's just meant to split us. It's just meant to be divisive. It's just meant to make you argue with someone else, because the core tenet of this country is that you're free to believe what you want, worship the religion you want, speak what you want to speak, and that you're free to do that. And if there are consequences to the way you live your life, like if you're homeless, if you choose to be homeless so you can party all the time, your consequence is homelessness. If you choose to work your ass off, your consequence is not having free time. But whatever it is you choose to do, you make that decision, so you stick with the consequences. There's not somebody else making that decision for you where you don't have that power. And if we ever lose that, all that's going to ever end up happening is if we ever lose that freedom, then it will only be a period of time before people band together and fight for freedom again, and then it'll just regress us to where it has to be all done over again. We just can't let it happen. We just can't.
Well, okay, let me hand you a white pill. Tim Pool, Nick Rekieta, Joe Rogan, people like this have audiences that are massively bigger than the mainstream media, who try to fill everybody full of lies and try to tell everybody that there's all this racial tension. And the reality is these racist dividers are losing, and they've been losing for a while, and everything that they're trying to do right now is their last grasp for power. And to quote Princess Leia, the tighter you squeeze your hand, the more systems will flee.
Yeah. Definitely.
And that's absolutely the worst misquote ever.
Well, I know what the quote is. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go get something to eat and lay down and relax for a little bit. So I will. I'll hit you guys up tomorrow when I'm in here. Yeah. All right, stream. And to you, the stream of doom, the stream of psychosis, insanity. Thank you for spending a little time with me, especially on Valentine's Day evening. I jumped in later because I got everything done early. I know some of you guys got stuff done later and all that. You guys are just awesome. I appreciate you very much. You know that. And I truly mean it when I say that I hope everybody had a good day, a positive day. And if you didn't, you were depressed, if you had a bad day, if you were arguing with your family, do me a solid, right? Just let it all go. Because I don't think things are perfect. Like I said, I had a horrible morning. I was in a horrible mood. I was extremely pessimistic. And at one point, I'm like, nah, get me? Just do it. Just throw it out. Get rid of it. Turn on something to watch. Something to watch that you like, that's funny, that's lighthearted, that's comedic, that's positive. And I'll be in tomorrow with this day. Now, you know what I've done? In the last 2 nights, what I've done is, in the last 2 streams, I've allowed myself to get backed up with content that I wanted to bring here to look at. So we're going to look at that on the next stream. Also, I would have uploaded yesterday, but I had a power outage all day. So or maybe it was the day before. That was yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Had a power outage and then ended up going live because of it. And then today was Thanksgiving, of course. So I'm going to upload tomorrow. We might just upload the Lily Singh thing, come over here and chill and look at that other stuff. Who cares? We're going to do something. I know we're at least going to do something. And I think that I will do my Phoenix Wright video for my retro video that I want to put up, because it's so, like, that game is like this lawyer game where, like, you're playing the lawyer and then you're going against the other lawyer, and it's just freaking funny. So it's like the story. Like, the Phoenix Wright thing is about the story and the characters. And I want to have some stories. You know what I'm saying? I want to take some stories. Like, I know you guys don't want to sit down and play a video game like Phoenix Wright, like an old school video game, right? But maybe some of you want to see the story because it's really good. So I'm going to try to record it and put it up. Either way, thank you. See you soon. And don't do me a solid, guys. Don't sue anybody. I don't know what time it is. Why are you asking me, bro? You're the one that's been laying out cold all night. I seriously still have problems with the obelisk. You told me last night at the end of the stream you got it from Egypt. I don't believe you. You didn't get it. You got it from a 7-Eleven. It was in Egypt. You got it from Egypt. Now you got the obelisk. Bring the obelisk back. That's mine. That's expensive. Bring it back, Busy. It's not from 7-Eleven. That's real. That's expensive. Little thief.